You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org.
KHOW News Time, 10:03.
A daycare assistant has been formally charged with sexual assault of a child.
81-year-old David Chambers has been charged by the 17th Judicial District Attorney's Office. Chambers is the husband of a licensed provider and previously helped with operations at a facility known as Vicky's Daycare in Thornton. It's a business that's been open for over 40 years, reported incidents that occurred throughout 2025 while Chambers was providing daycare services. Chambers was booked into the Adams County Jail and has since been released on bond. Detectives believe there may be additional victims and are asking you to contact the Thornton Police Department with any information.
Reporter Sam Speck. A Douglas County teacher will spend the next 14 years in prison after pleading guilty to having an affair with a student. Authorities say 45-year-old Tara Johnson Schwartz had a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old student last year when she was a teacher at STEM Highlands Ranch. She pleaded guilty to sexual exploitation of a child and felony cybercrime. That's the latest. I'm Brenda Stewart.
Now, impact traffic.
Now, we had a big crash on 225 at Yosemite. It looks like they have cleared it. That was southbound. The lanes are open. It is backed up to Parker, though. It is still kind of tight there coming down the hill and eventually back to I-25. 270 is running pretty busy out of Commerce City, and we've had a left lane stall southbound 25 in the area of 84th. It's actually in the HOV lane, and it looks like we're slow from 120th coming through there and then into downtown, still a little on the busy side. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. I started Blindster in my garage over 15 years ago to make custom blinds easy and affordable for everyone. You measure, you install, and you save big on custom blinds. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com.
We honor the biggest stars from all genres of music that you loved listening to all year long.
Don't miss our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards. Watch live on Fox, Thursday, March 26th.
Starting at 7 p.m.
And listen on iHeartRadio stations across America and the free iHeart app.
Trashy is a proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards. This spring, turn your closet clutter into rewards with the Take Back Bag. Learn more and get started at trashy.io.
We all know Goodwill, but did you know when you donate stuff to Goodwill, you help provide job training for people right here in your community? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
You may have heard tax credits are going away in the solar business, not so for commercial systems. And here's the best news. Alliance Roof and Solar, formerly Red Rocks, now can help you with that commercial system. For conventional business, even some home-based businesses. Learn how to qualify where the government pays for most of it and you make positive cash flow. Call Alliance today, 303-704-2449 or redrocksrs.com. Cash in now at 303-704-2449.
You'll use the radio in your car more than anything else. When buying a new car, make sure the AM/FM is simple, clear, and convenient.
BrothersFlooring.com, your trusted hardwood flooring experts. Schedule your free estimate at BrothersFlooring.com.
Check in for updates.
What's happening in the Middle East? What are the challenges? What are the plans?
As they happen.
Iran continues to lose leaders. Won't be much longer.
End the shutdown.
The price of gas.
The very latest.
One story after another.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, hi, this is Friday. Welcome to the show, 45 years strong. Solving problems, answering questions, taking complaints. Many, many, many years ago, I made Friday Car Day or Car Friday, where we talk about cars. And, you know, we get so many car problems. It used to be we had to have a dedicated day. Now, we don't have to talk about just cars. In other words, people can call with anything, but Friday is a day that we do set aside, though, for car discussions. So if you have a car problem, question, or complaint, whether it's buying or selling or maintaining, repairing, accidents, insuring, whatever, give us a call. And if you're streaming the show, I'm live at my Casa studio here, and I'm waiting for the studio to bring up their camera, and Marc Mager and our guests will be there. I guess our guests are there right now, possibly. Let's talk.
Yes, Tom, we have Kevin Culkin with Sheridan Auto Tech and Jeff Fick with Kimmer Transmission today. Our favorite car guys.
That's Suze. Hi, Suze. Hey, Suze,
Tommy.
You firing up the cam?
Yes, we are just needs to charge for a few minutes, and then we'll get it fired up here in about 10 minutes.
Okay, so then we'll have the camera up. Anyway, today's car day, and as I always do, I ask my peeps, the car peeps, what's happening, what's new, anything trending in the car biz we need to know about. Kevin, you first. What's going on?
It's a little quiet right now. I think the nice weather is just keeping cars running smoothly.
You know what? We haven't had extremes one way or the other, so I'm asking, has it been a slow winter?
It has, yeah. In fact, we did more air conditioning work yesterday than, you would imagine doing in March.
So basically, weather, whether it's cold or hot, puts the tax on
the impact of the snow as well, too. Yep. The front end shops aren't seeing the people sliding into curbs and doing damage there. Yep. We do a large number of our vehicles during the winter for landscaping fleets that are plowing snow. Mm-hmm. So they're not out there actually, pushing these trucks, and they're not running, so they're not braking.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, an extreme heat, extreme cold, all of that taxes the systems. When you have mild temperatures, it's really, I'm telling you, I shouldn't say this, it's great for us people, bad for certain businesses. I mean, the car business, the tire business, the roofing business, it's just when it's mild like this, it's like out of stasis. The HVAC company business, all of that. It's just a weird time. Okay. And I want to know, are we in a new normal? Because I'm getting some texts here. I'm referring to some texts I have. Are we in a new normal right now when it comes to parts? People, if I had to pick the number one complaint I'm having right now, cars in general, okay, I would have to say it's parts availability. What the hell happened? What happened? Did during COVID everybody forget how to inventory parts? What's happening, guys?
I think the manufacturers have figured out they don't have to have the extensive inventories that cost money.
So back before COVID, no one really tested the patience of the consumer. Here's what I think happened. Correct. Back before COVID, no one dared to work at home the majority of the time. I didn't. Before COVID, people never had to wait for things. And I think retailers, service people, manufacturers, factories, whatever, they all said, oh my God, what do we do now? So they did what they could to, when they got orders, they put them all together and did a production run. They didn't have, as Kevin said, expensive inventory sitting in warehouses. And in some municipalities, you actually pay an inventory tax on the value of your inventory every year. I mean, it's ridiculous. So really what happened was when we came off of COVID forever changed so many things. When we got off of COVID, we then never went back completely to normal because they said, you know what? People kind of got used to waiting. Let's just leave it that way. But what's really bad, let's take a body shop, for example. I think that's probably the number one complaint we get. And then we have other people that can't drive their cars as well. But body shops, Kevin, Jeff, I'm being told people are waiting. I don't even know if this is true. Up to 6 months for certain body parts.
Well, I mean, obviously that's going to depend on the car, but I have heard that. Now, that being said, getting back to what we were talking about just a minute ago, a lot of the body shops right now are dead. we haven't had the weather to create the, even just the small little fender benders. So they're struggling for car count.
You're right. So in any case, while we're all enjoying a mild winter, it's going to cause havoc on the water supply. Businesses are slow, and it seems to be we're more laid back. And now it's almost like we're going right into summer. We usually have this protracted spring. I don't know if we'll have another bout with winter or not. But right now, people, give us a call on anything at all. And of course, if you have a car-related question, we have our peeps here that can answer them. 303-713-TALK. That's the local studio line. But you can also call 303-MARTINO, and you can call that whether you're listening right now on a treadmill and you downloaded the show. A lot of people do that. You're streaming or you're listening on the radio. If you can't get to a phone right now, call 303-MARTINO anytime, and we get back to you. That's our pledge to you. If you call 303-MARTINO, 303-627-8466, we will get back to you or it comes here live. So if you don't hit us live, it comes back. We'll get back to you, Now, let's go into my first car topic of the day, which is J.D. Power is really famous for their surveys and studies. They're pretty darn accurate. Do you guys find J.D. Power pretty accurate when it comes to cars and repairs and maintenance and reliability, guys? Do you ever look into J.D. Power, or do you like Motor Trend better? Who do you like?
And, they're all about par with each other.
Yeah, but they do a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's decent.
Now, there's something in the dealership world called CSI, Customer Satisfaction Index. And, dealers love getting a high CSI with the manufacturer. Some manufacturers actually reward their dealers with money, reward their dealers with better allotments of cars, and just reward dealers all around who have high CSIs. Dealers love having high CSIs. And the good news is when it comes to dealer service, for 25, it's never been higher. People are pleased, and it's even improving more in 2026. So what I'm hearing is that the Customer Service Index or Customer Satisfaction Index, the CSI, is improving all the way around for new car dealers. Now, I'm not sure if that's true or not as far as my complaint history. My complaint history, very seldom is it about the dealer itself. It's usually about the car or about something, mostly about used cars. When it comes to new cars, I'm trying to think, what would a complaint be with the dealer? Dealers right now, it used to be dealers. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. The F&I department. The finance and insurance department. It should be called the FU department because it's really a place where a good car deal can become bad. Now, you guys know what I mean. A good car deal made on the floor when you get into F&I could be the worst car deal you ever made in your life. I know a young man one time went out and bought a vehicle, and he made a pretty good deal on the vehicle. They were very much in demand. So it was a Jeep, very much in demand. So the deal wasn't that bad. Plus, he got a good trade-in value. But when he went to F&I, and I think the vehicle might have been in the mid-40s, maybe 50, maybe somewhere in there. The F&I added $12,000. I'm not talking about interest. I'm not talking about finance charges. I'm talking about $12,000 in extras. $12,000.
That's a lot of mop and glow.
Oh my God. Now, what do you get for $12,000? Well, they had a lot of stuff in there, like the biggest ripoff in the world. The biggest ripoff in the world. If you had to pick aftermarket, not aftermarket, but dealer add-ons, dealer add-ons, the etching of the windshield. First of all, if you ever replace the windshield, it's gone. But they say that the etching makes your car easier to find in an auto theft thing. Why do I care? My car is insured. I mean, sure, I'd like to get my car back. It's usually better if you don't get your car back because the insurance company nickels and dimes you as to what's being done. And it's usually never the same. So etching of the car glass, what the hell is that all about? Have you ever heard of that one? Etching, they charge you like $1,200 to etch the VIN number in the windshield. How stupid. Why would anyone care? They give you all kinds of excuses. Oh, well, it does this and it does that. Or the other thing, what do they call it? LoJack or these anti-theft tracking devices? What are you going to go out and follow the car? And cops don't care about that. In fact, stolen cars are so low on the agenda. I mean, Colorado decriminalized it. They were tired of making felons. So as Colorado does, they reward the criminal instead of punishing them. So basically, anything to do with theft prevention of your car, forget it. Get a normal car alarm. But I've always joked, the most ignored technology in the world is a car alarm. I just want to give you a test if you're listening. And you guys in the studio and Suze, have you ever in your entire life heard a car alarm sounding and thought to yourself, oh my goodness, someone's trying to steal a car? Who's ever thought that? Be honest. What do you think when you hear the noise? Do you think, oh my goodness, someone is trying to steal a car? No, you don't, do you? No, you don't.
Only if it's in my driveway. It's the only time I see worry.
It's the only time I really care.
But when you hear it, what do you normally think, Suze, when you hear it? What do you normally...
I usually think the owner accidentally set it off and they don't know it's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one even looks anymore. Car alarms are a joke. They're a total joke. Here's the deal. It's better than nothing, okay? But I am telling you that when it comes to technology, an alarm system's okay, but don't pay any extra dealer add-ons when it comes to theft prevention, etching, LoJack, satellite locations, whatever. Unless it's a one-of-a-kind or such a unique car, most of the time you're actually better off with getting a new car. Okay, we have a lot to talk about, not just about cars, but about everything on your mind. If you got a problem, a question, or complaint, mostly if it's just starting. I can't tell you all the bad advice on social media. I mean, it is terrible. The advice people give. So call us, please. We have experts. We have retired executives. We have people who really, really know what they're talking about and can help you. All right? By the way, our number, 303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255, or 303-MARTINO. We have a lot more to talk about. Give us a call if you want to talk to our car experts or anything else. And I'll kick things off by telling you that today, Frank Duran, therealestateman.com, will do an analysis of your home free of charge. It's a complimentary service. What is this analysis for? It's just to tell you how your house will sell in this market and what it will sell for. And Frank applies his 30 years of experience and his expertise on knowing the comps, the neighborhoods, the impact of interest rates, supply and demand, everything. If you want to know, what would my house sell for? He'll let you know, free of charge, 303-920-1622. Frank Duran, therealestateman.com.
Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. Quality
products and no maintenance. K&H Home Solutions, the oldest home improvement company in Colorado, with beauty, durability, energy efficiency, and no maintenance. K&H is the company for me, and I recommend them to you. I'm consumer advocate Tom Martino. Visit khwindows.com or call 303-421-7100.
For windows, siding, doors, and more, K&H Home Solutions has what you're looking for.
Hey, Vestera Turnkey helps you become a landlord by identifying hot markets around the country, helping you buy a home. They're buying brokers. They also help you manage the home, keep it rented, maintain the home, insure the home, everything to do with being a landlord. They're having a seminar on the 26th of the month here. So if you want to be part of it, go to mybiggestreturn.com to find out more. Mybiggestreturn.com. People have reported 30, 40, and 50% returns on equity. That's how much they're making. Mybiggestreturn.com. Okay, if you want the best price, you know we love talking about the best price on this show, the best value, the best selection, the best, theartofgranite.com. And I'm not kidding you. Put them to the test. Theartofgranite.com. They love talking price. Give them a call. Describe your job or take a pic of your job and send it to them. Start out first by calling them or go and visit them in Golden. Theartofgranite.com will tell you more. Tear Out and Holloway is always free. They do all natural stone, whatever you need, or man-made material. And they do it in 2 visits. They come out and measure and template if you like their price. Then 3 weeks later, new countertops. Theartofgranite.com. 303-386-5919.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Hey, brother. What's new?
Lots of adorable attachments.
I am just hungry, Dory. That clock is stellar. It's not missed a beat.
I saved money for years getting just toilet
and I don't even know.
From the
I
dollar
don't even know
store.
if it's getting the satellite or the
so long as you don't confuse
whatever.
them with
It's
the
just
other.
all I know is that. And I looked at it and it goes right to the penny, right
And
to
I
the
saved
penny.
So much money. I was like, you know what? I have money now. Let's do
Nice
something
and
stupid.
big.
Got an electric one.
You're good.
Yeah, I did it based. I went totally based on the camera, because the red didn't turn out. It won't show as red anymore. It doesn't show as red. When I put red, any shade of red, it comes out a different color when I'm looking at the camera. I'm trying to see when it goes. So I want to see. 9,
Okay, let me show you something.
5, 6, 7.
This one, did you try calling this guy?
No, I was about to. I got him on first.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
So
I
call
mean-
him. If he does not answer, text me and tell me. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft an email to him and send it to him. But I want you to see how I draft those and what they look like, okay? And I pretty much want you to kind of copy what I do when it comes to that, okay? When they're and this is for the case. On our website, referralist.com, they can submit a problem there, and then that gets emailed
Okay,
to
let me
Mark.
get the
That's
camera
what
up and
this
running.
is.
They're up.
Okay, so text me if he doesn't answer. Okay?
The camera is sideways. The camera is sideways, guys. You gotta flip the camera. If somebody can let him know.
He just complained that the camera's sideways.
I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you, you son of a.
Okay, you haven't met my ma.
Yeah, it's just it's a vertical picture, and
Well,
it's.
we got. What,
Oh,
hey,
she says it's a vertical
Spielberg, why
picture.
don't you get your ass in here and do it right?
Me?
Yes.
Is it? Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to show people what we got here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Straighten it out. Go ahead. You're almost there. Turn it up. No, make it horizontal.
When you're in delay, you know the video, right? Is in. Oh, you're looking at it live. Never mind. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, I'm looking at it live. Now it's black.
She pointing at the floor.
Actually, should be set.
There we go.
I know,
There we go. Now point it at the table, and we're fine.
He said now point it at the table, and you should.
I mean, at the
What
at the
did he
people.
say?
He said it looks like you got it. If you put it back together.
He said I did get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta. Well, yeah.
Is it still?
No, now it's vertical.
Now it's vertical.
Okay, tell him I got to figure that out.
Right? No, you're fine. If you just roll right there, you're fine.
Mark's
you know.
not in here.
Well,
though.
she's got
I
it
don't know.
sideways now.
It's
I'm
going to be
looking
hard.
at
I can't bring it up. I'll show you. We'll just have to figure it out.
Who's we?
Is he calling me a ding or something?
No, Shannon's making fun of you.
I don't know how he
maybe
does the
it's-
landscaping. Oh, down or up?
Nope. Maybe Adam.
Testy 1, 2,
Can
3.
you see if
Good.
Adam can hear you and
Adam,
see if
can
he'll
you hear
come
me?
Testy
in
1,
here?
2.
Adam.
Yeah, but he's on the phone.
Okay. When he's off the phone, Susie wants him in here.
What's that?
When he's off the phone, Susie could
Is
use
this
him.
important?
I don't judge the importance of what I'm told by a woman.
True.
No. I give everything a numerical value.
Hey, Tom Martino here. Welcome. Let's talk. What's on your mind, Dan? Dan, you, hit and run. Did someone jam up your RAM? What happened?
Hi, Tom.
Hey.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. What happened?
So anyway, on a couple of weeks ago, my vehicle was hit. Okay, it was hit from the side. We came to find out that it was actually the neighbor, which I wasn't aware she had gotten a vehicle.
How did you know? How do you know it's her?
Well, it's kind of a weird story, but I have security cameras that cover the vehicle, and it covers the back entrance of the yard.
Okay.
So that's how we spotted the vehicle. I like I said, I wasn't aware she'd bought a vehicle. I wasn't even aware she drove. So the next thing you know, turned around, we found out that it was her because the night I got home, the vehicle was parked there. So I called Commerce City Police and I told them, hey, this is what's going on. And they turned around and they didn't show up for like 4 hours. No, I can't say 4. I want to say about 3 hours.
Yeah, well, car theft is not a big priority for them, like we talked about. But I need to ask something. How long ago did this happen?
I can give you an exact date real quick.
No, I don't need an exact date. Like a month ago, 2 months, 3 months? What was it?
3 weeks ago.
Okay, about 3 weeks ago. So she hit your car while it was parked. Your Ram, I mean, right? Your Dodge Ram while it was parked?
Correct. She hit it while it was parked.
And she never told you?
Never told me. Just backed up, hit it. The vehicle moved about a foot and a half from the parking spot where it was at.
Wow.
Moved towards the pole. Yeah. It moved
And the security cam actually shows this whole thing?
Oh, yeah. Shows it clean as day.
Well, then there's no, she should pay her insurance. I mean, what's going on right now?
Well, here's the problem. According to her, she's in the process of buying this vehicle, according to her. So now, when the police are called and they show up, they have a person with no license, no proof of registration or insurance. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's involved in a hit and run accident. So then, all of a sudden, I asked the police officer. I said, "So what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to tow the vehicle since it's involved in a hit and run?" He says, "No, we're not going to do that."
Of course not, because you said it's Commerce City, right?
Correct.
We had a situation one time in Commerce City that I forget what the exact details, but it was a stolen car, and they did absolutely nothing. And the guy that stole it, they knew who it was. They had everything and would do nothing about it, nothing at all. They don't care. I mean, this was about 2 years ago. Now, in fact, I might have even done a social post on it, that basically stealing a car in Commerce City, this was a stolen car. This wasn't a damaged car. But if they're not going to do anything to a stolen car or with a stolen car, they're not going to do anything about a hit and run. They just don't care. They're a bunch of clowns. So Commerce City Police you had security footage. You had someone who had no insurance, no license, and she didn't even own the car. Is that right?
Well, I'm assuming she didn't own the car because, like she said, she was in the process of buying the car.
Now, when did she tell you that? When did she tell you she was in the process of buying the car?
The night that I confronted her and asked her if that was her vehicle, she said, "Yes, that's my vehicle." I said, "You hit my Ram." And she turns around, she says, "I didn't know." And then I showed her the security footage of it, and she goes, "Oh, my God, I didn't even know it was your car. I didn't know that I hit it." And I said, "How could you not know backing into a vehicle? Didn't you feel the bump or anything like that?" And there was a translation problem too.
Okay.
I don't speak very much Spanish. I mean, I understand it, but I don't speak a lot of it.
So she didn't know she hit it, and did she offer to pay for it?
She offered to pay for it, but going down that route, I didn't want to take a chance because 9 out of 10 times, anybody who says they're willing to pay for it, well, you probably won't see it the following day.
So what happened so what ended up happening with Commerce City Police?
Okay, so the police department was called. They came out. They filed a report. They brought in a translator. Translator says, yes, she says that she did hit it. After seeing the video and everything, she says, yes, she did hit it. So then I said, okay, are you guys going to at least tow the vehicle? No, we're not going to tow it because we have to have 3 of the fundamentals out of it. I said, well, you do have 3 of the fundamentals. You actually have 4. I said, you don't have proof of insurance. You don't have a driver's license. You don't have registration.
Hey, Dan?
And the 4th, it was involved in a hit-and-run accident.
Dan, hang on a sec. I don't see how towing the vehicle is going to help you. Where does it stand now? Does she have any money to pay for it? So that's my first question. The second question is, did she admit to having hit it when the police talked to her?
She did admit to hitting it to the police.
Oh, okay.
The translator, she did admit it. Now, as far as what money she has, I don't know if she has any money.
How much damage are we talking about on a 99 Ram?
Well, door damage is all.
So it hit the side? Yeah.
Yeah, just the
Okay,
side
so
door.
where does it stand? Where does it stand right now? Did they give her a ticket?
They gave her 3 tickets. They gave her 3 tickets from what I understand.
Okay.
So she has 3 tickets pending. Now, here's the thing. The officer who was out there that night, he said she does have insurance on this vehicle. So he gave me a policy number, but I had to wait till I got the actual accident report, which I finally got. And then I called in to the insurance. Now, here's where it's going to get complicated. It's already complicated with the Dodge because I cannot find the electronic cutoff switch for the fuel. Now the vehicle doesn't want to start because it was jammed from the side.
How many miles on this vehicle?
I think about 200,000, but I only drive it like 40 miles a year.
Dan, you're going to hate what the system does to you. Hold on. We got to take this break seriously. And I'm going to tell you the bottom line, and there's no getting around it. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255, the guaranteed lowest price for your AC. You want to get ready for the heating season? An AC at the best price ever. RenewHomeInnovations.com, 303-904-2000, the guaranteed lowest price, 904-2000.
That was really good. That was a good tease and all of that. Like you need me telling you you're doing a good job. You don't need me telling you that.
Denver's talk station, an iHeart radio station.
That R up there.
Guaranteed.
Did I do it again?
I like it.
Told you, I know. Okay, I'll do that each time if there is an accident.
I mean, you don't have to, but I like it. I can't.
Well, I've told you, I never want to think about how to spell it, so I always Google it. And then I copy and paste the first thing
and
I
it
find.
comes on there. I know how to make the signal too on my keyboard.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's some sort of shift, alt, delete, whatever the hell.
On the heavy side also, but looks like everything else good. 225 is completely back to normal after an earlier crash near Yosemite. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Is AI coming for your job? This week on Red Pilled America, we take a deep dive into artificial intelligence and what it could mean for the future of human work. Listen to Red Pilled America on the iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America, a storytelling show.
Okay, let's talk about selection, price, value, convenience. Let's talk about Gravina's with heritage of 65 years, started by the granddad, taken over by his son, and now Nick runs the joint, and it's a great place. Gravina's, they even registered, trademarked the name. It's been around so long. 950 West Evans. They are the bomb when it comes to selection. 50 lines of windows, countless. I'm telling you, there are so many choices. You got to call them. They are the experts, and they do a wonderful job. 303-GRAVINA, window, siding, and doors, gravinas.com.
At Super, hey, did Annie Leibovitz ever figure out the camera angle in there?
Cooking, guys?
I got it all.
All right.
I'm a genius.
Oh, it's wonderful. You got it. I'm gonna bring it over right now.
Call me
Okay.
Tech Savvy Suze.
All right.
What's that?
Sue's got a good deal going there.
That's what this says.
I didn't even need Mark for that problem, Tommy.
Mark's camera angle would have been more up.
The only thing we can do to improve that shot, Suze, is you should go over where Mark is and show your face to the cam, and so he can show his back ass back of the head. We'd rather see your front, your face, his back.
I'm sure there's a position they can get in for that.
And then we could also have Uncle Kevin
Oh God!
get some
Not adding the
semaglutide.
third. You're adding a third?
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding. He's a great guy.
He's looking pretty good,
I
actually.
think Kevin's looking great.
He looks great.
I think he's not my type.
Is he listening? He looks great.
He's laughing.
Tell
He's
him
turning
to-
a little red.
Tell him to get a big arch burger.
He said not everybody
Yeah.
can have a
If I do a big arch burger, I have the next day off.
Yeah, I
He
guess we're
said
not
not
getting
everybody
that.
can
No,
have a
they
third of
didn't
their
do that.
email
It didn't do
removed
that.
to lose
It was
weight.
something else.
Mark says it's
Every time. I know.
every time. Well, it's only been twice.
Twice I had the big arch.
Okay,
Twice
then
I
order
took
one today. Do it. Come on.
Yeah, but it's a
Step
weekend.
up to the plate, both of you. Do it.
ahead.
Actually, we might.
Put your burger where your mouth is.
We might.
No.
It's a good deal.
I don't want
It's a
to.
hell of a good test, because then it won't affect me.
Yeah, that's true. I got to make sure I do it when Mark's around, though.
Tom, we shouldn't
And were
risk
you
that
actually
anymore.
hitting Kevin with an Ozempic joke?
I did, but it was just a joke. He looks great.
Well, it was also a joke when he said not everybody can have a third of their innards removed to lose weight.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, you went to the extreme.
He's right. He's right. I have the ultimate diet.
Good. Now work on your cheekbones. What are you doing?
I'll have the Whipple. I had the Whipple diet.
I know, and you don't mean the squeezably soft Charmin, do you? Mister.
Half of my stomach's gone.
Half of my tolerance for you is gone.
Uh-oh. You know, it's amazing because my eyes were not shrunk, just my stomach. So when I go to a restaurant, I look at the menu, I get an appetizer, and then I can't eat.
I've heard that's all the worst part about some of that. That's why those pills, right, Mark, and the injections help because you just don't even.
That's
think
right.
About food.
I
gets rid of the food
I
noise.
still think about it, and I still think I can eat what I used to eat. And if I get an appetizer, forget it. I'm done. I'm done.
I'll leave Golden Corral and find myself driving past a buffet that isn't on the way home, if you know what I mean. God dang, I love eating.
I had to put the camera there because Shannon loaned us a charger, so it stays plugged in.
Oh, I see. It looks good, actually. Not a bad angle.
But speaking of food, if you haven't eaten that pronghorn strap I gave you yet, you might want to get to it because I didn't vacuum seal that bag.
Oh, real? Oh.
Poor Brooke White.
Yeah, but it should be good in the freezer, right?
Yeah, it's a freezer bag, but still, it's going to be
Yeah,
more
I will.
subject to getting
I
freezer
will.
burn.
In fact, that's a great idea.
Poor thing.
I love his game that he gives me. Oh God, it's great. I love the goose. I think it was goose or duck or something he gave me.
This isn't some
I think I've given you
Epstein
both.
jerky, is it? What's going on here?
You what?
Epstein jerky in a.
Yeah, let's talk. I mean, let's
Yeah, I just
put it
feel
out.
so
Freezer
bad
bag
for her.
now?
Like it's the last thing she needs, right?
That's a good. I haven't made jerky in a while. I need to make some jerky.
Well, the theory is they were using that as code for baby meat in their emails.
Oh, gotcha.
Jeff is out of jerky. Uh-huh.
Chrissy?
Or maybe it's
Wow,
just
that's
bad
a
character.
scary headline. Multiple people arrested trying to. Is it Tyran? Where is it?
Trying to what?
Tehran. Isn't it Tehran? Is it Tyran?
Tyran, whatever. Multiple people arrested after allegedly trying to enter nuclear missile base.
Oh, shit.
But let's not fund that homeland security.
I like a target-rich environment. Here we go.
Oh, man. I'm Tom Martino, and I welcome you to the show. Don't forget, it's all about insurance. Whenever we talk cars and houses, and Compass does free insurance checkups, theinsurancehelpcenter.com or 303-996-9000. I'm serious. They've saved tons of money for people who call. About 85% of the time, they can save you $1,000 or more. Okay, that's Compass, 303-996-9000. Independent, objective insurance checkup, Compass Insurance. Now, Dan, speaking of insurance, I'm just going to tell you something. I'll tell you how the world works. I'm going to give you a funny story. A guy had his truck, an older truck like yours, parked outside his house. This is an honest to God true story. Somebody hit his truck. The insurance company said, that's an old truck. So listen to this. We're going to pay you $1,000 or something like that. And he said, I don't want $1,000. I'll take my truck and I just want to get it fixed. And they said, well, I'll tell you what, The salvage value on the car is $1,000. So instead of paying you $1,000, you get to keep your truck. Now, I swear to God that happened. And I don't know if the $1,000, it might have been a different amount. But in other words, it's as if someone came to the door and said, hey, I hit your truck. It totaled the truck. But good news, you get to keep it. Because in other words, they said it's worth $1,000. Then they said, but if you want it back, you got to buy it back from us. So it came out to where he got to keep his truck and didn't get a dime. The moral of the story is this. You will never, no matter what you say about that truck, will never get more than what that truck was worth. And it's not worth what you think it's worth. It's worth whatever the market says it's worth. And this is the pain in the ass. And by the way, Dan, I don't agree with the way it works, but that's the way it works. In the insurance world, in the world of losses, unless you throw in with personal injury, they can throw in all kinds of other pain and suffering. But when it comes to property damage, there is no pain and suffering. There is no inconvenience. There is no, but this truck was special. There's nothing like that. It's whatever it is. So I'm going to ask a couple questions, okay? You have 200,000 miles on a 26-year-old truck. What, if you went out to buy that truck, what does it sell for? A realistic, honest to God value, about how much?
I had somebody offer me, this is about a year and a half ago, $1,500 right there, the way it's at. They lived behind me, and this guy said he wanted to buy it.
Okay.
I wouldn't sell it. I told him, I said, no, I'm not really interested in selling it. I mean, the vehicle has been with me for that long, and it's a good running vehicle.
What
I mean,
is it? A 1,500, a 2,500, 35? What is it?
It's I think it's a 1,500. It's the one that's got the bigger V8 in it.
Well, that's not a 1,500. That would be a 25, I think. But guys, what is that?
It could still be the half ton.
Yeah,
it could be. Okay.
How many lug nuts does it have?
It's got 8.
So it is a 20.
It's
a
3/4 ton.
Yeah, 3/4 ton.
So here's the deal, man. It's going to be, oh God, it's not going to be happy. It's not going to be pretty. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's worth $1,500?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get $1,500 for just about anything on 4 wheels. The insurance is definitely going to play with whatever the value of the vehicle is, but she expressed an interest in actually paying for the damage. So you might be better off getting an estimate, see if you can get the money from her up front, and see if you can get it fixed that way.
Yeah. How much is it going to cost to fix it?
That's the one thing, because I can't find the relay switch that cut off the fuel line. I cannot find that. I can't take it in to get an estimate on it.
Well, it should be on the passenger side, behind the kick panel.
The kick panel, yeah.
I looked back there, and you know what's back there? The amp for the stereo system.
The switch itself.
Wait, what kind of switch is he?
So Dan has a
hold on, guys. D, go ahead.
Dan has a fuel cutoff switch which senses an impact and it turns off the fuel pump. Now, on my car, that switch has a red reset button right on the switch.
Yep, this one does too.
Yeah, so you don't need the relay. You just need to find the switch and push the red button that popped out.
Correct. As soon as I find that, I can take it into a body shop and make sure the frame isn't bent, and of course make sure that everything else is intact, and then I can get the estimate.
But what are you going to do? Let me ask you something. What I would do, I would go after her directly in small claims court and see what you can get. But normally, you're not going to get more than it's worth. So you're just.
Tom, that's going to be kind of hard anyway because of the fact that, number one, she had no legal ID. She doesn't even have, she doesn't have anything legal.
Well, I have an idea for Dan.
God almighty.
Hey, Dan?
Yes, sir.
It was one of the tickets that she got for backing into you, like careless driving or something?
I think it was, and I've got the report right here, just in case.
Look it up later, but here's where I'm going with this. When she goes to court, when she goes for her arraignment on that ticket, you need to show up before that to talk to the DA and tell him you want restitution. So when she goes to court on that ticket, you can ask the judge for restitution, provided you have some written estimates on your repair costs.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
here's the
yeah, but
problem with
he's
that.
not going to get more than it's worth.
Well, that's from an insurance company.
Right.
Now, she may not put up that defense. She might not
Oh,
be
yeah.
aware of that defense.
By the way, I'm looking at cars.com and I can't believe it. I'm looking at some 1999, more than one.
Yeah.
1999 Dodge Ram. He said 1,500, didn't he?
He said
Yeah, it's
1,500. That was
probably
an
closer to-
offer. not
These
the
I think
market.
it's more like $5,000.
These are selling for, listen, guys, here's one with 235,900 miles. A 1999 Dodge Ram 2500, and the guy's asking 14,000, and cars.com, which is a credible source, marked that as a good deal. 14,000.
I'm not
That
surprised.
might be a diesel though as well.
Hold on. It's the okay. And here's another one. 216,000 miles for 15.5. So you're saying, yeah, it could be a diesel. Maybe I should filter it differently. But man, I'm telling you, they keep okay. I've not seen not one of them under $8,000. Not one of them.
Yeah, it's worth a lot more than 1,500.
Oh man,
That's why he got an offer for 1,500.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so listen, maybe it's worth way more than I think, Dan. You're going to have to get that valued. And, we have somebody that'll give you a value free of charge at first blush. Now, if you have to fight for value, I think he charges $500 to do the formal appraisal, but he will do it free of charge for the asking. He'll give you an idea. And that's petty details. And they're on our referral list at referrallist.com. But Dan, what are you calling about? Do you want to know what to do next? I mean, you got to get the thing. You got to get an estimate, and you got to go after her for the damage. I mean, that's the bottom line. Go after her for the damage. I wouldn't mess with her insurance company at all. I would get an estimate, and if it's $7,500 or under, I'd take her to small claims court, let her mess with her insurance company.
Tom, we still don't know what the insurance company told him.
Yeah, hold on. We got more. I got to take this break. I'm getting jammed up. More right after this.
Yep.
Now,
Thank you, bro.
impact traffic.
And I
We've got a
still
crash
like
right
your
now
cream.
coming up
I
out
don't
of the
care how many
Tech Center,
days.
northbound 25, just up past
It
Bellevue.
still
The
tastes
right
good to me.
lane's blocked. Got a little tanker truck involved with another vehicle there. Doesn't look serious, but it is starting to jam you up a little bit. You want to keep to the left. It'll open up from there heading into
We got a new
downtown.
sponsor,
Southbound 25, still sluggish
Colazera.
from I-70
Colazera,
through
okay.
Spear, 270, a little on the heavy side also.
Colazera.
Did I? Oh my God.
I'll do it for
Do you know
Colazera.
how much I need a vacation?
I think I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, Tom McManus shares the story of his dad's unspoken service in World War II. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Lazzara Legal, Lazzara, Joseph A. Lazzara, defense attorney. Call him for free legal advice when you're charged. And then he'll give you a flat rate on the entire case after your initial consultation. 303-429-6200. All right. This is the time of year you got to get ready for things. Don't be caught with your pants down when it gets really, really, really hot and your air conditioner's not working right. If you've never had it cleaned or adjusted, it's going to give you big problems sometime and you're going to pay for it. So get the $39 Extreme Clean, Tune, and Check from Fix It 24/7. FixMyHome.com. Book now. These people don't fool around. They go in and clean every nook and cranny. They take it apart. It is a refurbishment. 720-526-3939.
Thank you. Anybody else shocked that Tom is now a Ram truck guy?
What does that mean?
They kind of lead the industry in rainbow flags on the back window.
They do?
A little. I hear.
Does it have
Kevin
something to
doesn't
do
have
with the
his
name
headset on.
Ram?
They have a meat eater's
I don't know.
pie.
I think they are
the ultimate pie.
fantastic
meat eater's
looking, but
pie
then
has
I'm
crust,
reminded that I like
then the meat,
Maroon
and
5
then
and
another crust
Wham.
on
I
top.
don't. Jeff
You know?
wouldn't like that.
I like Maroon 5.
Oh, really?
I
See?
can cheat today. Ain't no big thing.
By the way, I
Ate a
went to a
whole loaf of bread
Maroon
last
5
week.
concert
Wanna
at the
try
Pepsi Center a few years ago. All
Five
but
meats
one
pie, the
men's
Jersey girl
bathroom had been
pie,
turned into
Italian
women's
sausage
bathrooms.
Oh,
pie.
bullshit.
This one has
I wish I was making it
pepperoni,
up.
sausage,
They
ham,
left
beef,
one restroom up on
Quite a
the
bit cheaper
third
than
level
Anthony's.
for men.
You guys want to try that?
I
it?
was
Did a
wondering
couple.
the same thing. Ax
try
has a
that one
great
and then
question.
we
I
see
wonder if they
The
cover the
Hawaiian or
urinals,
something,
or if some of the more masculine
Or a
women
white
just went ahead and
Hawaii.
straddled. I don't know.
I'm open, but
Thinking about Adam Levine, you might
we're
already
gonna
be
do
a
meat.
skosh
Might as well
puppy.
do something a little or barbecue chicken pie, or not barbecue, but Hawaiian.
But I
Combo
digress.
would be like
What the hell?
Then there's the ultimate pie.
You don't put fruit or fish on pizza.
You're what?
Oh, you don't like? I forgot that.
What's that?
It's against his religion.
What's that?
It's against his religion.
Oh, to put pineapple on pizza
Or seafood.
well, I kind of feel you there.
Well, he meant the anchovies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why, do you like anchovies? No.
I've never had them. I won't eat those slimy things.
They're kind of fishy and hairy.
They're gross.
You
I
can't,
can't believe
make
anybody would want
pineapple
those on a
jello.
pizza.
You know that?
You know the
Can't
other
eat
thing I never
pineapple
tried
jello?
is sardines.
You cannot make pineapple
You don't like
chunks of
Oh,
pineapple.
It breaks
Never
down
had
the acid
In the-
breaks down the.
Yep. The fact that there's an
It works
enzyme in
really
the
good on dollar store steaks, however.
dollar store steaks, is that what Mark got a case of that one time?
That was the stuff you brought in here that was soaking in bromamine.
Right. Find them on the aisle right next to the Scotch Brite.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who was sitting next to me actually, because I wouldn't touch it.
Oh.
And the guy next to me ate mine too.
But you don't even make it in the store. They sell them in the parking lot.
I've done remotes for
Dollar
those people.
steaks.
It's crazy.
For who?
The steak out of a truck.
Oh, really?
People at Park Meadows. Yep.
Anybody that puts pineapple on pizza should go straight to jail. Okay, JR from the road.
Straight to jail.
So we're gonna try this one because they're known for it.
Which is
The one we just talked about.
okay.
It's got like a thin layer of crust over the toppings, and it's all meat. And then what else? Give me an idea for another regular one, guys. What do you want on it?
Detroit style.
What's the Jersey girl?
Let me look.
The Jersey girl is it's Italian sausage, onion, green peppers. That's what that is.
It's up to you.
That works.
Jersey girl.
Sure.
Okay,
Take the decision off the table.
we got it.
You getting
Are you
them from
ordering or you're
somewhere
just telling me
exotic
what
now,
I'm
or is
ordering
it
it
still
right here
Anthony's?
online.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're saving Adam a chore. Do you want to? Is there a way to put notes? Could use some plates and.
Yep. I think there is. Yeah.
Do they have an arch pizza?
Have
Do
they
have
given
an
up on
arch pizza?
Anthony's? I'm not going to order Anthony's ever again.
Well, you never get it
we
if you
have,
do.
yeah.
They put it
Yep.
down on the ground and take a picture of the
you have to
box.
comb the neighborhood. It's an Easter egg hunt.
Assholes.
I can't order it for 5 minutes. These pricks. Here I am building this whole beautiful order.
Hey, I'm Tom Martino, and here's the bottom line, man. We gotta, Dan, you have to go after this somebody. What did the insurance offer you? What did they offer you? Dan.
What they basically have said is, okay, send over the pictures, and right away out of their mouths was, well, it may have to be totaled. And I said, for a door ding? Are you kidding me?
Well, that's what they're thinking, Dan. They're thinking that it's cheaper for them to whatever it's worth, they owe you. And I was going to say it's not worth hardly anything until I looked at cars.com. So you have an argument, but you're not going to get more than the car's worth. What they're going to say to you is this, that they're going to total the car. They're going to offer you an amount.
then if you want to keep it, you're going to have to buy it back from them. That's the game they play.
See, and that's the one thing. That's how come I was sitting here looking at this, Tom, and that's why I contacted you, because I was sitting here thinking, okay, she's in the process of buying this vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't think the owners even know anything about this accident yet.
Well, what does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, that's where everybody gets to take liability off of each other, whether the insurance does it. You know, like in the state of Colorado, they turn around and say,
Dan, you're going down a rabbit hole that doesn't matter. She owes you the money. The owners of that vehicle don't owe you. She does. Now, they will probably pony up if they have insurance. I don't know what they're going to do, but what do you care? All you need to know is how much is it going to cost to fix it, and you're going to go after her for the money. That's it. You're going to get a judgment. That's the only avenue I see here. I don't understand. What does it matter whether she owns it or not?
Oh, I think I know where he's going with this.
Where's he going with it?
So if she was an authorized driver of that vehicle,
yes,
the current owner's insurance follows that vehicle.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. But he's talking to the insurance company.
Yeah, so let's see what the insurance company's offer is.
Yeah. I mean, Dan, you got to see what the offer is. If you're not happy with it, then we fight it. But no matter what, concentrate on how much it's going to cost to fix it. Get some reliable estimates on that. That's going to be what you're going to ask for up front. We have more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show.
What was it?
Thank you.
Our piece of crap.
99 Ram.
Do we need to
gas.
give Dan any information? Should we give him petty?
No,
he just wants the truck fixed.
He thinks it's only worth $1,500, but it's probably worth more.
Well, no, he said he got offered $1,500.
Oh, that's true.
That's worth at least 10 grand.
I'd say it's probably closer to 6 or 7.
Why? There's not one vehicle on cars.com, not one of them.
It's a 5.9 gas. If it was a 5.9 diesel, then that definitely raises the value of it.
Did he say it was a diesel or not?
No.
Is it diesel?
No, it's gas.
Is there any that are hybrid, half diesel, half gas?
Hey, Tommy.
Only if you go to select stores in Parker.
I'm renewing your license plate, okay? I'm going to put it on your troubleshooter card.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Do you want the park pass or not?
No, hell no.
Okay. Hey, Dimitri, did you get that big Archburger ordered so we can
yeah, we're going to try something
square up our bet?
No, I think we're going to try Domino's Pizza today. They're only a block away.
Domino's.
Well, somewhere other than Anthony's.
Other than Anthony's. Anthony's is dead to me.
And I don't want to encourage Tom to eat another McDonald's burger.
You missed it. Was it last
week?
Look
at Pudge Bros if they deliver to you.
Last week.
Pudge Brothers? Tommy got a pizza delivered. Yeah. The delivery girl threw it on some rocks and said that's where GPS said to put it.
I have a feeling what Tom did in the app, though. I think Tom in the app moved the little thing. Like
you don't get to move it. You just put an address in. But here's what I don't understand. There was no context to that picture. I don't know if I should give them another chance.
No.
But I mean, it wasn't Anthony's.
No, get it. You should get that Anthony's Pizza.
It was Grubhub.
You might want to get an Archburger to go with it just in case.
But that son of a bitch that said she delivered it, and that Lila, you bitch.
Pardon me, Tommy?
Yeah.
If I use a credit card, the service fee is $11. If I use your checking account for Troubleshooter, it's $1. What do you want me to do?
Well, I mean, it's whatever's easiest for you, really. Truly.
Oh, I don't care. Mark would never pay the $11. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do the $1.
It's his vehicle registration. I'll just do an electronic check.
Yeah, most people don't know if you stick a dime up Mark's ass, you can turn it into $1.
Throw our new Tesla on his card there for registration.
By the way, Mark, I love the color of your new Tesla, man. That's beautiful.
I wonder if
this morning, D.
I wonder if the other sedans now are going to pick up sales now that the S is not going to be made.
Oh, of course.
You think
people still want Teslas?
Hey, D, I heard your car was at Sheridan this morning.
Yeah, it was there for an oil change.
Yeah, Girl Friday got to see it. Girl Friday from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's our call screener's mama.
Did you meet her?
Yeah, I bumped. That was the first time I met her, but she recognized me as I was walking in.
Forget to put the tracker in there as we discussed.
No,
it's already in there.
I was nervous because last time Kevin did an oil change on my town car. When I picked it up,
this wasn't your town car.
Yeah, it was my town car. but the turn signal light bulb was burnt out.
That happens.
Oh, it wasn't like that when you dropped it off.
That's exactly right. When I turned that signal on to signal that I'm entering Sheridan Autotech, the turn signal was working. When I was exiting, it wasn't.
Do you think it was the girl in the trunk trying to get out that broke it?
She scratched it.
Summer Shady.
Summer Shady.
We've been trying to track down his old hooker girlfriend, and we can't find her anywhere.
Because you got the name wrong.
Summer Shady.
Summer Snow.
That's the tracker we put on was interfering with the turn signal. We had to move it.
So the Pudge Brothers that's near here says it's temporarily closed, unfortunately.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, I'm going to try again, see if we can.
Another one is on East Quincy. That's way too far away.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
now.
the one here over near Micro
The
Center.
Pizza Pie. What was the second one?
Jersey
The
Girl.
Jersey Girl.
Yeah, follow Monaco till it
We're gonna
turns,
go.
and right before it hits 225.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right.
1, 2. There's
I love Michael.
Oh yeah, oh,
So good.
I know. I have.
By the way, Tom, since you like to
serious
go out,
problems.
Bull
Okay,
and
so
Bush,
this one will.
fantastic
So on the
dinner
first one, I
menu.
did the
go there all the time.
original
you do?
sauce.
Oh, all
Here's
the
the
time in
different
Cherry
kinds.
Creek.
Ready?
Yeah, in Glendale.
Right there.
Zesty.
Yeah.
Go there all
Sweet
the
and
time.
mild.
I mean,
white
Stephanie
garlic,
and I go there 3
barbecue,
times a month.
Alfredo,
Wow.
green
Yeah.
chili.
And
So
I
do you
like
guys
the
want
almond,
sweet and mild, or do you
crusted
want
chicken
originals?
tenders.
Original's fine with me.
Yeah.
I like the
rest sound a little
burgers.
Karen
Yeah.
Shoop, I love you.
Yeah, I had the Reuben
That's
sandwich without the bread.
hilarious.
It was fantastic.
Mark, did you read that?
They make
I'm
their
not
own.
on YouTube.
Yeah, you
I'm
said
offering to
that.
buy Tom a big archburger. I'll gladly send Mark
Wednesday,
some
Andrew and I
cat
went there
treats
after
and let
Gun
me know
Club.
what size
My
loofah
nephew,
to buy that young
Stephen
lady
Kimberly's
next
son.
to Mark.
We went there on the way back.
Who
from
sent
Gun Club
that?
dinner.
It's
Like
on. It's a
kings
Karen
for
Shoop.
$50.
I don't know that I've ever heard. seen them.
Someone's getting blocked.
OMG.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. See you, Karen.
Who got blocked?
And what? And could it be any better that her name is Karen?
Karen.
We have a Karen.
Literally.
Putting the care into Karen.
And she's gone.
Oh my God, you are.
What did
not
Karen
nice.
say?
She called me a young lady, or
It sounds
somebody.
like lesbian Karens
They
going
called me
after
a
my
young
wife.
lady next to Mark,
and
so
said she
right
was going to
there,
buy me
that's a
fucking
win.
cat food.
Cat treats.
And
So
cat
cats
treats.
don't attack you anymore. You missed that too.
What cat?
She's gonna make it
Oh,
a necklace
he's
out
all
of cat
healed up.
treats.
Let me show you the picture.
You were out of town. My kid's fucking cat.
Okay.
Got a recommendation from Bubba's
She'll show you, man.
33
Swipe
pizza.
my nose and
it's
swipe
real
my
close to
side
yours,
here.
where
The cat
Caldonia's
one.
used
Oh, that's
to
what the
be.
cat treat.
What is
The
it
cat
called?
one big
Bubba's
time.
33.
Let me show you.
Did a recommendation on YouTube.
Just everything was cool. I was like, oh, it's nice seeing you, little snowball, or whatever your
Caledonia, is it?
fucking name is. Blah,
Havana
blah,
and-
blah. Wow.
So, okay.
Dude, I bled for a half hour.
Totally
I didn't
different.
realize your nose bleeds like
The
crazy.
nose.
Totally up to you. Whatever you feel like eating.
Yep.
Wings?
Oh, dude,
no,
it
you
was
would never
fucking
eat
And
bad.
then-
They're not yours.
And I had to drive from his house in
then
a
all
over
whiteout,
here.
full-blown whiteout.
Yeah, but what about-
back to the hotel? And I just got all
I
this
was
shit,
there.
blood going
Photographs look
everywhere.
Really good.
Fucking Shemansky's
What's it called?
laughing.
Bubba's
I almost
33.
fucking kicked him out of the
hold on.
car
Let
in
me-
the
First of all, let
snowstorm.
me bring up the whole thing anyway.
He couldn't get his car to charge
Even
up
have that
there.
Buffalo Classic
Dude, it was
pizza,
so
if you were
cold.
going for wings,
We
you could
woke up, my car was an icicle.
They have
It
that
went
too?
from no snow on the ground to probably 8 inches overnight.
But it's
the
not
car
traditional
went from
pizza,
like
no.
40% juice down to like 3 because it's so cold. So at 4 a.m. with a bloody nose, I had to drive over to a fucking charger,
meat
plug it
pizzas
in, then
also.
walk back to the hotel.
33 Deluxe.
I was
looks
afraid
great.
his adapter was bad.
I was
Okay,
gonna
I'm
kill
gonna-
he
that
I'm gonna
just
put it
got
in
it
the
I was
search
gonna
bar.
kill
They don't
that
have a
cat.
delivery button there, do they?
Yeah, they have a delivery bar.
My son knew it too, man. That
they go
fucking
through
cat
one of
was,
the
that was it.
delivery
It would have been
places
dead if I caught it.
And he did. He went under the bed
Oh, I bet.
where
I
he
would
couldn't.
too,
He
yeah.
was just out of reach.
I kind of really wish he would have caught it just to see what kind of damage the cat did on its way out.
Oof. It knew it too. That cat was like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. My son was there when
Sunset blood was everywhere.
everywhere. My son was there when
Okay, well, good. What
a
is
good
the
friend of
what
ours,
is the
they got a
website?
Mancoon.
Bubba's
So I'm petting it. They declawed it because they would keep attacking their dogs. That fucker bit me. I picked it up in front of everybody. It's a big ass cat.
So you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, welcome to the show. It's Car Friday, as we've been doing here for many years. Welcome. Now, we don't talk just cars. We can talk about anything you want. 303-713-TALK is our number. 303-713-8255 or 303-MARTINO. You can call that 24/7. And if you leave a number, I mean, we will get back to you, or we'll email you and get you on the show. And how apropos it's Car Day this hour, brought to you by One Clear Choice Garage Doors. It really is a clear choice. You know, a lot of garage door companies don't really even have factory authorization for the doors you have. They just do it on a wing and a prayer. But One Clear Choice, one of the few companies that have full factory warranty work. I mean, they can do factory work. They can also do the opener or the door itself. And they're a great company. OneClearChoiceDoors.com. 24/7 service for emergencies. So if you can't get your door open or closed and it's after hours, no problem. 720-370-3987. OneClearChoiceDoors.com. So we got Jeff Fick from Kimmer Transmissions with us. We also have Kevin Calkin from Sheridan Auto Tech. Major Marc Mager and Suze Major, we got a whole thing here, man. I even got Deputy D. So on a Friday, it's tradition. We usually order pizza, right? But Anthony's has been such a wonderful place, and it's dead to me now. Anthony's is now dead to me. First of all, I understand they sold to private equity. They shut down They shut down a few locations. I don't know what's going on with them. I heard they are expanding, but I also see that one of the locations I used was closed. So I took and they don't do their own deliveries anymore. They went through the regular delivery services. So usually proof of delivery, they take a pic. The picture should show your front door, right? Or your porch or your house, right? I literally ordered, now listen, and I know she didn't know what the hell she was doing. And I know that because she said GPS told her where my house was, and she took a picture literally of a pizza box straight from above looking down at the ground. It could have been anywhere in Denver, anywhere. There was no context to the picture. There was no address, there was no house, there was no driveway. It was it showed a pizza box on the ground, literally on the ground, not on the ground with a house behind it, not on the ground with a garage behind it, not on the ground with anything around. It was simply taken as if you stood over a pizza box on the ground, just stood over it and took a picture. She could take that picture and use it every single time she has an Anthony's delivery. So Anthony's is now dead to me. And really, the quality of pizza has gone downhill since private equity took them over. And it's a sad day for me because Anthony's used to be a good pizza. So we're taking suggestions from people on ordering pizza. Now, we're going to order here at my Casa studio and at the main ship. What are you guys doing? Suze, what did you guys decide to do as far as where to order? And go ahead.
We're getting Pudge Brothers.
We're trying Pudge Bros.
Pudge Bros, okay. Now, we had a recommendation.
Why don't you guys should get one of those big arch burgers over there.
Every time I get a big arch burger, I have a big arch pain. I don't know. It's not good for my altered digestive tract, I don't think.
Hey, did you hear about Brooks' truck?
Brooke?
Yeah, with Alliance Solar. Listen to this. One of her trucks was stolen. We have the video. In fact, Suzanne's going to post a link to the video. We're trying to help her out to find it. It's an older truck. So they probably don't have a lot of insurance on it, but it had some solar equipment and stuff. My goodness, man, it's crazy. We're going to try to get that video up. Give out the details if anybody sees this truck, Suzanne.
Okay, so we're going to have someone on here in just a little bit to talk about it, but it's a 2000 Ford cab and chassis F350 Super Duty.
Wow.
With a license plate CMQX50. We have video. We're going to talk about it here in just a little bit.
What do you guys think? What is that worth, guys?
Well, big box trucks like that actually hold a value because you can carry a lot in them. So a 2,000, I'd say she could probably still, I don't know, 9,000, 10,000.
Here's the deal.
Really, we don't know what was in it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Here's the deal.
Couple, what are they, converters? I mean,
Yeah.
there could be batteries. There could be a lot of expensive
Why
stuff.
is it that there are so many car thefts? Do you know that Denver ranks number 1 or 2 in car thefts? And what does our legislature do? They
We were number one
decriminalize
for
it.
a while.
They decriminalize it. What the hell is going on with our country, with our state, our city?
It's
What's
the
going on?
state.
It's so ridiculous.
It's Polis, man. See, he's just trying to get me going.
I'm not trying to get you going, Mark. I'm really
going
not
for the
trying to
bait.
get you going. I'm serious. I'm pissed off about it.
Suzanne, tell the quick story. Yesterday, so I had to go up and we did that movie event. By the way, driving from Denver to Westminster is like, I think I'd rather jump off a cliff or go to the dentist. It's absolutely horrible. The traffic, it doesn't matter what time you're leaving or coming back. It's horrible. But listen to this. So we hit the Olive Garden on the way back to try to avoid traffic, and she ran into
What?
the old lady.
Oh yeah, what about it?
Well, she hated Polis so much she's ready to move.
Yeah, I was in the restroom and me and this elderly lady, we just hit it off in conversation, washing our hands, and it was just kind of depressing. She's like, I want to get out of here so bad. Jeffco's a mess. Polis and Johnson, they're doing this state no favors, da da da.
It's crazy, man. It's nuts. Most people think that way outside of your inner circle.
Oh, what do you mean my inner? Why are you picking
you
on me?
always know these people that love Polis and they'll
No,
do
I
anything.
don't. All I said was this. When I look at news, I look a lot of times at people that don't agree with me and other sides, because what I want to do is I want to see their reasoning. I want to see their reasoning. And I'm going to tell you
But they never have reasoning.
Well, they have their
Why
own.
should you show an ID to vote? You ask anybody on the Dem side, and they're like, well, because it's racist.
Well, here's the over under on that. Democrats, to a fault, here's what they say, that Republicans are simply trying to eliminate votes. They're trying to constrict voting because they think you're right. It's racist, Mark. That's what Democrats say.
Yeah, because people of different ethnic or different color or whatever, or women or whatever, they're not smart enough to get an ID, for God's
sake. And yet they
sake.
managed to be able to use one over at the liquor store or to buy lottery tickets or to get on a flipping airplane.
Yeah, although they can use them for everything else, are so stupid that they can't figure out how to vote with an ID. It's the dumbest thing ever.
No, you're right. And here's the thing. You need an ID for so many things, for God's sakes. And yet, why is ID equated with being racist or sexist?
It's not. It's just that's their go-to line. 80+% of Democrats agree. It's truly an 80-20 issue. Everybody can agree to vote in this country. You should have an ID. I can't vote in Mexico. I can't vote in Canada.
Bernadette is on the phone. She says a funeral home is not giving ashes. I assume this is some kind of cremation and some kind of problem there. Bernadette, tell us what's going on, Bernadette. Thank you for calling the show. What's going on? Are you there, Bernadette?
She's up.
Go ahead, Bernadette.
Yes. My mother-in-law passed away in December, the beginning of December.
Okay.
I received her death certificates at the end of December, and the instructions for the all states cremation on 32nd and Wadsworth was for her to be buried, her ashes to be buried at Fort Logan with her husband.
And you had it done at all states?
Yes.
Okay. I've heard of them before. We've had complaints about them before. So tell us about this.
So I went in there. I was just waiting for a call from Fort Logan because we did not have a graveside service. So I said, whenever they can do it, I assumed it would be pretty quickly. I went the beginning of February, and I was told that the employee that had helped me at that time no longer worked there, and that I was not the first person to come in with a problem, and they're trying to tie up a lot of loose ends.
So what did they say? They lost track of the ashes?
They didn't actually say that. They said that they had to do some investigating and they would call me. Well, they didn't call me, so I went back there, and they said that they had found them and that they would be delivered to Fort Logan March 12th.
Okay.
Well,
and what
March
happened?
12th has come and gone.
Right.
And they first told me that she would be placed on March 12th. Well, we never got a call from Fort Logan. I called them. They did not have them. So then I called back and they said, well, we made a mistake. They're supposed to be taken to Fort Logan on March 12th.
Like if you wanted to go over there and pick it up, do they have them or not?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know.
In one way, I think in one way I'm upset with them, but in another way I'm impressed in a weird way. And do you guys know why I'm saying that? Because what would prevent them from simply putting in an urn any ashes and giving them to Bernadette? They could, if they wanted to lie and cheat, instead of saying to people, we're having problems, you know what I'm saying? They could do anything and just say it's your mother-in-law's remains, and you'd never know the difference. So in a way, like I said, it sucks that you're going through this, but I kind of give them credit for at least being honest about it, because as I said, I've often wondered about remains to begin with. I've often wondered about it. So Bernadette, do you ever wonder about that?
Yes, my husband brought that up. It's his mother. The thing is that they're not really being very transparent, because they're giving me false dates, telling me that things, and they're not happening.
Now, why is it? What's the bottom line? Did they say they located them or not?
They said they did. They said they were at their holding facility in Denver.
Have you ever thought about picking them up?
I am going to go there today and ask them if that's an option.
Yeah, I want you to call us back. Or do you want us to call them? What do you want? You called us for help. Would you rather we call ahead of you? Or do you want to, and we say, listen, we understand there's a problem with this? Or would you rather go and try to pick them up?
Well, I've called them too, and they don't respond, and they never let me talk to their manager.
Oh, they'll respond to us. They'll respond to us.
Not only would they respond to us.
Yeah, go ahead.
The industry is very heavily regulated in Colorado now. Very heavily.
I know.
DORA, Department of Regulatory Affairs, or something, agencies, they regulate crematories. I have a feeling one call or one email to DORA will get these guys off the X.
And you wanted them delivered to Fort Logan, did you say?
I wouldn't trust them at this point. I would pick them up myself and to deliver them to Fort Logan. You just want to get them back. Don't rely on these people to transfer these ashes.
Yeah. Listen, let's call for you. You hold on. We'll get the information from you, okay? So, Axe, let's get her on hold and get that information to Deputy D, and let's see if we can make a call while we're actually on the air. I'm Tom Martino, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. The guaranteed lowest price right now for your AC, renewhomeinnovations.com. Also, walk-in showers with porcelain, beautiful walk-in showers at great prices, no maintenance, and they can get it done in 2 or 3 days, and you can have a year to pay with no interest. 303-904-2000, renewhomeinnovations.com.
Buy early, win more with the Children's Hospital Colorado Mighty Millions raffle. Hit the road in the BMW Early Bird Prize, an exciting BMW X7, or choose $90,000 cash. And be in to win the spectacular $3 million grand prize show home in Winter Park.
What do we got here,
tub,
Red Rocks?
Entertaining deck, gourmet kitchen, and bonus cash. Or the Mercedes in Iceland VIP prize, plus thousands of other amazing prizes. Get your give on at MightyMillionsRaffle.com.
Alliance Roof and Solar are specializing now in commercial solar systems, and you really want to get in on this. If you have a business, if you're a landlord, you can put it on your rental, on your apartment house, duplex, triplex, or you might have a factory, a small warehouse, a retail location. You can make money with a solar system. First of all, they can show you how the government pays for 70 to 90% of it. They can show you how to sell back as a utility company to your users and make positive cash flow. 303-704-2449. Look them up, Alliance Roof and Solar, 303-704-2449.
Thank you.
They had a baby Friday.
So I am going through with this pizza thing, just so you know.
Oh, great.
Let me just see. I'm almost through this.
Mm-hmm. For 8 hours. Just long enough to eat something and just...
Yeah, there was a football player. I can't remember which one it was, but he was very similar to like Shannon Sharp, when he was always looking for the next level of how to improve his body. And he had done everything. He was asking his doctor what to do next, and he said, get a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Just follow them around, do what they do all day long. When they run, you run. When they sleep, they sleep. When they eat, they eat. When they jump, you jump. If they climb, you climb. Couldn't keep up with them.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it. It was crazy. We're out in the yard. I think we played 9 sports in 5 minutes.
Right.
This looks like a really good system they have.
So we're hitting the baseball with the golf club and the
really good.
You got all these plastic toys out in the yard and stuff. Man.
And a lot of these fucking places don't.
That is a giant baby.
Was it?
2 years old and he's 3 feet tall and 40 pounds. It's a big kid. Tried to pick him up and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
He wasn't too interested in his little sister.
They're owned by Texas Roadhouse.
Cool.
Like, okay, and walked away.
Who's owned by Texas Roadhouse?
Bubba's 33 Pizza.
Bubba's 33 Pizza. Oh, Jesus. Is that where you're getting it?
Yeah, Tom's ordering it online.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know. Bubba's 33 sounds more like a barbecue.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Totally
Bubba's
does.
sounds more like
They have that too. So I'm going to have a barbecued pizza.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
What were those calzones we had that time?
Hey, Mark.
Anthony's, but Anthony's is dead to me.
No, we had calzones from another place.
Oh, you're right. We did. I gotta figure that out. You're right, Kev.
There used to be
Tom
one
orders
down
a
by my
barbecue
computer
pizza, Mark,
store,
you're
man. They had
filling in
a
on
big as
Monday.
your head calzone.
Take a while to recover. I hate the deal about the Texas Roadhouse creator, CEO.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty tragic.
What about him?
Got COVID, developed tinnitus, couldn't take it, killed himself.
What is tinnitus?
In your ears?
It's some tinnitus.
He
It's
killed
like
himself over that?
That could be, pretty.
Some people have really terrible tinnitus.
It's
Jesus.
different than Men at Night, which is something that you like.
Oh, shut it.
Does it sound anything like an electric car?
Yes. It sounds like that car that Kevin and I diagnosed
I
with
was
that
just gonna
mysterious
say.
sound.
Tom used to have it pretty bad. He used something that...
Have what?
Tinnitus.
Oh, yeah. It's subsided a bit, but every now and then it bothers me in real quiet. Well, see, now it came back. I'm hearing whistling. I'm hearing whistling now. I thought I was over it.
Just talking about
No, I
it.
still have it a bit here and there.
It's kind of... I'll get a ringing in the ears, but it just happens like sometimes you might yawn and you hear it for a half a second.
Yeah, I see. I know what you mean,
about.
Mark. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly what it is.
24/7 would suck. Although I would think eventually you just live with it. You don't
How
even...
bad it is.
Yeah.
You know,
It was like living with
I
my
had to
ex-wife.
put
I
the
just
worrying
learned to
about
tune it
that
out.
shit on the back burner.
It'd be like, okay, imagine instead of a high-pitched or whatever, it was like a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Then I would jump. I would jump right off a cliff.
Like a monkey?
Hey, am
Like
I
a
giving?
monkey.
Am I trying to get the cremation center on the line, or am I?
No,
just
whatchamacall will take. I mean, not
We
whatchamacall.
should get him on the line.
Who are we giving this to?
Dimitri.
Deputy D.
Yeah,
Deputy
okay.
D is going to make some phone calls.
Yeah, I just need the lady's name and phone number. That's
Just give
I don't
D
think so,
the
not with
information
dead
on her.
people.
But you know what?
American Stories.
Hi, Tom Martino here. So we're going to have Deputy D call the All States cremation place for Bernadette and her husband. And I'll tell you what, we've had a few back in the day. A few years ago, we had some complaints about Allstate. I actually did a story on cremation centers years and years ago. They were not as regulated as they are now. Jay, you have a comment on Brooks' truck that was stolen. Did we say that on the air about that? Or was this off the air, guys? Suze.
It was on the air.
Okay. So what is it? It's a 3500, was it? Mark, what kind of truck?
He's pulling it
It
up.
was a
Hold on.
2000
Okay.
Ford Tabby
Ford.
Cassie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ford
3500.
F-350, I heard.
Yep. that's
Oh,
what I got.
F-350. Okay. Jay, what was your comment?
You can buy a GPS tracker that tracks in real time that you can put anywhere. They're magnetic and waterproof. You can put them in a car, a truck, a purse, anything valuable.
Yeah, Kevin
And you
just
can
put one in Dimitri's vehicle.
Ugh.
Follow them with your phone. You know, she might want to consider loading up some of her vehicles. She could know where that truck is in a minute if she had that thing in it.
You know, a lot of places do that on their vans and trucks anyway to keep track of their technicians.
A lot of the buy here, pay here's do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, you mean they
companies
do
that
it,
also
Mark?
gives them-
You mean they do it for theft, but I'm talking about companies that are doing it just to keep track of where their stuff is from their techs, their
and for
technicians.
insurance as well. A lot of them actually are putting in cameras to watch their drivers.
Absolutely.
It brings down their insurance rates.
Really? Wow. So cameras are big. You know, you have to assume nowadays
Yeah, they definitely
everything
do
you
it for
do,
repo.
everything you do is on camera. Guys, I have something to ask you. I got a text that's a little unusual. And it said, all you can eat. But the manager came and wanted to kick them out. And they want to know, what is an acceptable time to be at an all you can eat?
Well, that's a Shannon question.
According to John Panette, it's 4 hours.
Who?
John Panette.
Who's John Panette?
He was a comedian. He died a couple of years ago. He does a big thing on a Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet.
Okay, so what is the answer, guys?
I'll tell you honestly, and I'm not kidding. Shannon will know the. Shannon, seriously, go ahead. Ask Shannon.
Shannon, how long can you stay at an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Well, there is a 90-minute limit at Golden Corral, but I've
Wait a minute. Do they
screwed
actually
the
say
management,
that?
And I can go longer.
Do they actually say that?
Yes.
Really? Now, I went one time to an all-you-can-eat sushi. Okay? Now listen to this. I swear to you, this is the God's honest truth. Here's what they did. First and foremost, you could not order just the sushi, just the sashimi. You had to order it with the rice, and you had to eat the rice.
Oof.
If you did not eat the rice, they charged you. So in other words, they charged you for everything you did not consume.
Sometimes 50 cents a piece if you don't finish.
Oh no, more than that. And they considered the rice to be unfinished. So if I ordered a bunch of sushi and took the sashimi part off, the actual fish, and left that little thing on the, wrapped in green or whatever, even if it's not wrapped, just a chunk of rice, they charge you for it.
Was it at a Mavericks or a Quick Trip?
At a what?
At a gas station.
No, this was a place. Actually, it was the most expensive sushi I ever had in my life, as opposed to just ordering what you wanted, because you really couldn't eat all you want. And you had to order from the certain menu only. So you couldn't get like other things that were like really premium. So they were just basic rolls, or they were either rolls or they were sushi. And you had to order them. and you had to order one at a time, not one at a time, but one order at a time. So a roll, you get the roll. You can't order 5 rolls. So you order 1 roll. Then you could, and if you can't have a to-go bag, and if you don't finish it, you pay for it. That's it. You pay for it. Now, Chrissy, is this about, what is this about? Brooks Truck.
She's with Alliance Solar, Tommy.
Oh.
And she's coming on to talk about it, and we're going to post the video on our YouTube.
Okay, let's do that. Hold on.
I'll actually getting stolen.
Okay, I'll take this quick break and we'll come back. Yeah, I wonder why so many cars and trucks are being stolen in Colorado. My God, it's ridiculous. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
Yep.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station. Ryan Schuling, Tom Martino, Michael Brown Reloaded, and Dan Kaplis. This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW. Now, Impact Traffic.
Well, a big crash we've had working in the tech center northbound at Bellevue has just been cleared, which is good, but it's backed up to Arapahoe, so it's still a little tight there. It shouldn't take too long to recover. As you continue north, it does open up pretty nicely into downtown, but we do have a problem southbound 25 now. It's a stall in the center lane right at about 20th Street, so that's backing up towards I-70. 270's running a little slow both directions. Pena still heavy coming out of the airport. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, Tom McManus shares the story of his dad's unspoken service in World War II. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Hey, Vestera Turnkey is a process. It's where these buying brokers, started by Barry Miller, who started the entire buyer broker industry. He literally did. He helps you find promising properties around the country that you buy as a rental. They even help you with the management of it. They help you with the insurance, the maintenance, the upkeep, phone calls, whatever. They hold your hand through the whole process. And then in about 2 or 3 years, you sell it for an equity profit. That's the whole idea. VesteraTurnkey.com. If you want to learn more, sign up for a webinar March 26th. You'll love it. March 26th, a webinar, or give them a call. But start here, mybiggestruturn.com. Mybiggestruturn.com. Okay, if you're in trouble and you need a criminal defense attorney, no one does business like this. Listen to this. Joe Lazaro will give you free legal advice. Give him a call. If you decide to hire him, it's on a flat rate basis quoted up front. 303-429-6200. 303-429-6200.
Because you off the ship for about 4 hours. So you're not coming back tomorrow. So you either buy it or you don't, pal.
I wish there was some kind of program or AI you could install that would help you with your calendar and would help you with a lot of things.
It didn't say on there, but I've read it.
I take it your day planner's not working so hot, Mark?
Something on there.
Nah, she's pretty good.
What?
Club Corral.
I missed it.
I knew that's where I was going.
My day planner is you.
Gay planner?
Yes,
And-
I'm Mark's
and night
secretary,
planner.
his scheduler. I keep his head on straight most of the time.
You shave his back. That's his
Oh my God. See, now if I go here, it
Oh, there's so many fucking emails. I love when LinkedIn, I'm just going to quit LinkedIn email.
It is something, isn't it? Why
I
do we
stopped
even?
all my notifications.
I love when they tell me there's a job position open that might fit me.
Right.
And I'll look at it and it's like maitre d' at some fucking restaurant.
Now, can you imagine the first thing you see going into a restaurant being Mark?
I'm like, I can't even like, I told you to fucking wait.
You see their Yelp reviews going.
Have you ever had to untangle him when he got caught in a yoga pose, Suze?
Wow.
No.
this one time playing Twister.
Mark's very flexible. He's one of the most flexible people I know. His half pigeon, it's solid.
Wow.
So take that, Shannon, and
can't
put that in your
take
pipe
that.
and smoke
I
it.
literally can't take that.
When we do nude yoga at home.
Oh, yeah, right.
You gotta hope. Do you ever see that Will Ferrell deal on Saturday Night Live where he's in a yoga class for years just so he can fold in half and
No.
I can finally do it. Oh, dude, that's so gay. Well, you touch yourself with your hand. Is that gay?
Well, no matter how straight you are, one of your hands is bisexual.
Right.
That's true.
All right, let's put the, hey, Adam, put the year, make, and model
Oh, yes.
for me. And
See if
we'll
they have
that.
a picture. See if
We
she
do.
has
We
a
have
picture.
pictures. We have,
Not the video, but a picture.
Is anybody else getting warm?
It's always hot in here nowadays, man.
no, I don't have a picture of her vehicle. I only have that video. So I'll put that on the YouTube.
Logoed up at all? I haven't heard that.
One comedian saying, that everybody's half gay.
Mm-hmm.
Did the truck have logos on it?
Oh, I don't know. We should ask Chrissy that
Big
when she
point.
comes on the air here in
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
I was gay once till it was my turn.
Oh, Lord have mercy. God, I still can't stop laughing when I think about Bo starting that eulogy.
Bo got, did you hear that?
God, that was
Bo, Deputy
fantastic.
Bo got sued over a eulogy.
That was one of the
He
best
cost him
fucking things I ever heard.
$25,000.
And he's just such a sincere guy. It's
Right.
not like he's trying to be funny.
Oh, my
he's like,
God.
oh man, he'd love to drink.
Yeah,
He'd gamble.
talking about an employee or somebody who worked
They
for
sued
him.
He was a 1099 employee.
Price is guaranteed.
Hi, Tom Martino here, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Okay, man, Chrissy is with Alliance Roof and Solar, and we're talking about this truck that was stolen. But you wouldn't believe, since Mark, you mentioned the car theft, and then we talked about car thefts, and we had that discussion on why it's going on, and Colorado is number one. Why is that? My God.
Because it couldn't have anything to do with Polis.
Yeah. I mean, now, why do you say, Mark, why do you say single him out as opposed to the legislature?
Because he's the top dog in Colorado. He's a governor.
Yeah, but I don't
there's
think
no one else higher.
But yeah, I understand, but I don't think he's the one that proposed.
He can veto anything that comes to his desk.
Okay, that's a good point. Chrissy, what's going on with you, Chrissy? Let's talk about the truck.
Yeah, apparently yesterday evening about 5:30, someone just drove up, popped into the truck, and took it.
How do they hotwire it? Is that how it works?
I'm assuming. I mean, I haven't seen the video. Apparently, it took about 5 minutes, and then they were gone.
Now, is there a video of it?
There is a video of it. I believe we sent it over to you.
Tommy, we
doesn't
put
show
it
the
on our
license plate.
YouTube video.
Okay, so if they go to our YouTube feed, Troubleshooter Network on YouTube, there's a link in the chat. Is that where you put it, Suze?
That's correct, Tom.
Okay, so if you go there, you'll see it. And Chrissy, so it was on camera. And where was it? At the place of business, a storage yard, a residence? Where?
It was parked at the all-day parking on 10th near Mariposa.
Oh, I see. And what was it doing there?
I guess that's just where she parks it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking at the video and I see it. Yep. Was it the maroon color truck?
No, it was a little silvery SUV.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm talking about the truck that was stolen. What color was it?
Oh, it was white. It was a white.
Okay, I'm looking.
White
here.
F-350 2000.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yep. Wow. Wow.
Does it have any logos on the truck, Chrissy?
No.
And did
No,
she
it's
have
just white.
valuables in it, like her work equipment?
Yeah, there was probably about $10,000 worth of work equipment in that truck.
Oh my God.
Dear.
Was it insured?
Yes, I believe so, but still.
No, I know, but still, the insurance is never going to make up for all of it. So you see, you got to look at this video toward the end is where it happens. So there's a white truck over there, an SUV pulls up, and you're right, 5 minutes later, they take off. God, you know,
Well,
someone.
let's give out the best description and plate number.
Yeah, someone scouted that out for sure. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. What were you going to say?
So it's a 2000 Ford F350 Super Duty V8, and it's white. The license plate is CMQX50. If anybody sees it, call us at 303 Martino. Email us, help@troubleshooter.com. We really want to help Brooke out. She doesn't need
Or, of
this.
course, the local PD.
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, although truly, what are the police going to do? I assume, Chrissy, there was no GPS or anything on it.
No, we don't have a low jack or whatever they call it now.
Or whatever. And I don't know what good that would do. What did the police say? Did they come and take a report or anything?
I know that Brooke made a police report. I don't know if they came out or if she went to them.
Yeah. Okay. And this is a white Ford F350. Like Sue said, was there anything? There were no signs on it, right? No Alliance signs?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so man, that's going to be hard. Where do you guys, Kevin, Jeff, where do you guys think this truck is headed? Mexico?
Mexico.
Wow. How many? I'd like to know the percentage of vehicles driving around in Mexico that are stolen from the U.S.
Well, and a lot of times they steal them around here to go out and commit other crimes, and then they just dump them.
Yeah. And what about parts? Is parts a big deal too or not?
No, it's
No,
not
I
going to be
think the
worth
truck's
stripping
more valuable for moving stuff than it is for parts.
This is was this a diesel, by the way?
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, so this is and the F350 is the biggest one, right? Or the biggest regular pickups, right, guys?
Yeah, as far as, the average Joe, they definitely do make them bigger.
Also, Tom, I got an email saying, tell Chrissy to check pawn shops for the equipments and marketplace, Facebook Marketplace for ads of equipment for the sale.
I wonder if they'll even know what that equipment is. I mean, I wonder, really, sometimes I think thieves take stuff and they don't even know what they're stealing. They just want to, it's amazing. God, it's amazing. And crime in general in Colorado is outrageous. It's outrageous. So I guess we are becoming more like California. So we should all rejoice. But how can anyone, Chrissy, thanks for calling. We'll put the word out now and then. The white Ford F350. What was that license again? Suze, she gave us.
Tommy, it is. Gosh, sorry. Here it is. CMQ X50.
Okay, CMQX50, and that is a Ford 3000 F350 white Ford. Sorry about that, guys. Alliance Roof and Solar, they're great people. They really are. And if you need any consultation on a commercial system at all, or see if you're eligible even with a home-based business, 303-704-2449, 303-704-2449. Sorry that happened. And people, I want to know if anyone has successfully gotten their vehicle back, from police or recovered, and what that's like. I think most of them head right out to Mexico, and they're there within days, I think. Deputy D, did you call on the cremated
I spoke
remains?
I just spoke with All States Cremation, and they told me, I spoke with two ladies over there. They told me that the only one that can help me is a supervisor named Genevieve, and she is away at some appointments. So I left Genevieve my name and my cell number, And the reason, very detailed reason for my call, basically we're trying to get Bernadette to go over there and pick up these ashes. That's all we really want to do. We're not there to blame them for anything, and waiting for Genevieve to call me back.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
By the way, waterpros.net. I love the coffee that water makes. Hey, if you want to start somewhere, they say, where do we start, Tom, to get healthier water? I would say drinking water, reverse osmosis. It's put in under the kitchen sink with a little faucet. It's beautiful. Triple filter, reverse osmosis. It runs off the water itself. You don't have to wire it. You don't have to do it. Once a year maintenance, just for changing out some filters. It's wonderful. Waterpros.net, $1,100 fully installed.
Now, Impact Traffic.
Yeah, the big crash we've had working in the tech center northbound at Bellevue has just been cleared, which is good, but it's backed up to Arapahoe, so it's still a little tight there. It shouldn't take too long to recover. As you continue north, it does open up pretty nicely into downtown, but we do have a problem southbound 25 now. It's a stall in the center lane right at about 20th Street, so that's backing up towards I-70. 270's running a little slow both directions. Pena still heavy coming out of the airport. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the tale of a woman who holds 13 world records for running on one leg. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
You know, when you are looking for a steel building, it's a terrible industry. I'm going to tell you that right now. A lot of people misrepresent themselves as factory direct, but I'm going to tell you the safe way to do it. GreatWesternBuildings.com. Now, they're not just safe, they're wonderful. They have a factory, a giant factory right here in Grand Junction, Colorado, employing 120 Coloradans. And here's the deal. They're direct to the consumer in all 50 states. So if you're looking for a steel building, GreatWesternBuildings.com. Hey, if you're looking for the best price, the best value, and the best overall experience for your bathroom remodel, you want discountbath.com. In fact, you don't normally hear those words used together, discount and bath, but they'll do it. They also do just the walk-in shower if you want it for under 10 grand, $9,888 for a beautiful walk-in shower. Get rid of that old combination shower tub and get a beautiful walk-in shower, or do the whole bathroom, or do parts of your bathroom. Whatever you want done, they'll do. They'll even discuss prices on the phone. Discountbath.com. That's where you start. And you can also call them at 720-979-2322. 720-979-2322. Discountbath.com.
Thank you.
Holy cow, Tom, you should
it
see
working out?
these pizzas today. Oh,
They're
my
good?
God. They're good? They're so heavy, it's not even
Uh-oh,
funny.
damn, I'm jealous.
So good.
I got to see where mine
You
is.
got to get Pudge Brothers, and it's half the price of Anthony's, isn't it, Mark?
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
they're dead to me.
No, we're talking about Pudge.
I meant Anthony's when she said Anthony's. So my delivery, I'm going to track my delivery.
What did you guys end up ordering?
The Archburger.
No, we went with pizza, and we went with
I think we found our new pie, guys.
wow, is it delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I have Edward being delivering mine, and he's picking up my order right now.
That's a lot of cheese.
That's a heck of a lot of cheese.
Damn. Okay, we'll see. I ordered from that one at Bubba's 33.
That's not a pizza place.
Uh-oh.
Who calls their pizza place Bubba's?
That would be Bubba.
Yep.
And number 33, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know why that made me think of the guy that was selling burritos inside of King Supers. They called us.
Remember
that? Was
that?
a great call.
So, but my son has had 2 vehicles returned to him, Tom.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What condition?
Joyride?
Well, the first one was his pickup, and they rattle canned that to try to hide it.
They what? What did you say they did?
The rattle canned it, spray painted it.
Oh, rattle canned it. Okay.
Yeah, that one took. It was about 4 weeks before it was recovered. Cops said they had nobody to go after, and yet, when we got it back, I found the guy's rent check. I found pictures. I found all sorts of stuff inside there that pointed right at the guy, and they just said, "Well, we can't. That only proves that he was in it. It doesn't prove that he had it." But they pretty much ruined that one. And then he had a little Malibu that got stolen. That one only took. That was less than a week when we got that one back. But when we did get it back, there was so many drugs in it, and they had obviously gone on a 5-finger shopping spree over.
Oh my God!
Like Kohl's and some of the other those department stores like that, loaded full of that stuff.
Deputy Doc got his back quick.
Yeah, and we had to have the cops come out and inventory and remove all that stuff so he didn't get busted on the way home.
Second or first wife, I'm losing track of wives. Had a wife get a car stolen. Cops got it back, and it was, again, full of stuff. Shop vacs, an awesome BB gun, just a ton of stuff, tools.
So it was like Christmas.
Well, they said, listen, you just take it, go through it. It's 4 hours of paperwork for us to do anything about it. Just, it's yours.
I just bought a fully automatic BB gun. It's a kick in the ass.
Oh, how fun.
Fully automatic. It's fun.
How big is the CO2?
It's not CO2. It's battery.
Here you go.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Welcome to the show. So I looked up some stats. So Colorado's either 1 or 2, depending on when you check, in auto theft. Now, some of the reasons given, by the way, they say it's not that they decriminalized, although they did. It now I believe it's a misdemeanor the first time, and here's what's weird about it. They did bail reforms as well. So why are we going softer on crime? Again, Mark is going to say it's Polis, but why? Okay, let's ask, why is Polis going soft on crime? Why? What is the reason? And why? Let's just talk about the real cause. This guy Soros, this billionaire Soros, who is going all over the country, contributing to campaigns to people who are soft on crime. Why? That's what I want to know. Does he believe that the criminal justice system is somehow unfair and he wants to decriminalize?
It's racist.
Well, that's an insult. That, honest to God, is an insult to blacks, I believe, when people keep calling things racist. It's an insult to them. It's as if you're saying we have to lift up blacks by decriminalizing things because we're never going to be able to reform them. I mean, what is it really saying? Honest to God, I mean, when are people going to just wake up? When are people going to say, I'm sick and tired of this crap? But they don't. In fact, as Mark points out, he believes, and wrongly so, that the majority of this country is conservative. And I think the majority of this country is getting more and more liberal, more and more.
Were you not around for that last election?
Yeah,
but almost every. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was. Yeah, I was. And I don't know what happened, but I know this time, because of what's going on, he's one of the most unpopular presidents we've ever had in a million.
I swear, every 4 years I have this conversation with Tom where people hate Trump, but then he gets elected into office. It's absolutely
Dick's
amazing.
got a comment. Go ahead, Dick. What is going on with you? What's your comment? Dick?
I have, yes, I have two Ford and a Lincoln, both 2019. I have an app on my phone from Ford and from Lincoln that I can tell you right where my truck or car is at any time I want to. And I get a discount in my insurance because I have that app.
Yeah, hers is too old. It just didn't have that kind of option at the time.
Yeah, I've had one truck stolen. So I keep that on there all the time.
And did that help recover the truck that was stolen?
No, it's before the app.
Okay.
unfortunately.
So you get a
It was a
discount on your
2003.
insurance. And what did police do last time you had a stolen vehicle?
It was stolen in Canada,
Oh.
in Montreal,
Okay.
and they figured it went directly to down to the St. Lawrence Seaway and across to southeast and Iran or Iraq. It was a good sized vehicle to put a lot of explosives in.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, it's like, did you read
Thank
this
you, Dick, for calling, by the way.
case
Yeah. What?
of a plumber's truck that was stolen out of Texas?
When was this?
This is about 4 years ago,
Yeah.
or maybe 5 years
What
ago.
about it?
And he suddenly started getting calls because ISIS terrorists in the Middle East were using his truck. They built into a technical. So it had a machine gun on the back.
Yeah.
But they did not remove any of his decals. So it said like Bob's Plumbing Service.
You mean, and it was his truck was there?
With his phone number, his company logo, and a 20-millimeter machine
It went to
gun.
Iraq.
It went to either Afghanistan or Iraq. If you went
His
to
truck.
His truck. It's a really famous case. Look up a plumber's ISIS truck.
And people would call him and say what?
Oh, they thought he was sympathetic to these
Yeah, they thought he
warriors
donated
over
the
there.
truck.
They thought he donated his truck to ISIS. So it has a really happy resolution though.
What is it?
The Air Force saw that from the air, and an A-10 came and bombed the hell out of the truck. Blew to
Really?
smithereens, and he has a video of that.
Oh my God, it's Texas ISIS truck. I just looked it up. And it was a plumbing truck incident where it was stolen and brought over to what country? It doesn't say right now. Anyway.
And see the photograph of it with a
and it's a
machine gun?
photograph of the and in the photograph you can see his plumbing company on there. And people were calling him when they saw this in news footage, thinking that he was a terrorist. Oh my goodness. Wow. Syria is what they said.
I hope it doesn't happen to Brooks's truck.
Anyway, we have more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show. Jim, hang on and we'll talk to you about your hotel issue. I wanted to give you more time so you weren't rushed. We also have our car experts in. Kevin Calkin from Sheridan Auto Tech, Jeff Fick, Kimmer Transmission. Keep the calls coming at 303-713-8255 or 303-Martino.
Thank you.
Which pizza do you like better? I haven't had the other one yet.
God, the text.
It's on our way. It's on your way. 13 minutes away. Let's see if he got here already.
It's hard to say.
Oh no, every day. Are you kidding?
I don't know.
Must make sure the pizza boxes are closed.
I mean, they're both delicious.
Okay, where is
One's
he?
hotter.
Okay, 3 minutes away.
Why is
I hijacked your phone. I'm waiting for a code.
3 minutes
to
away.
send your
Awesome. I'll grab it.
Which one do you like better, guys? What pizza?
They probably can't hear you.
because you ordered the wrong mushrooms on your pizza. I thought that's pretty good.
You respond.
Oh,
so kind to you.
Give me it. It's about me.
Hours
It's not
of
about her.
entertainment for
It's
you.
about
Yeah.
if I can say something funny.
Yeah.
She says, my personal afflictions aside, that female is cute. But I said, but yeah, you are a world-class misogynist.
Which do you like better?
Isn't she?
Kind of is, yeah.
No.
Impressive.
Hey, Shannon.
Grab a sausage? Shannon. What?
I wonder what this is going to be like.
Are you sure this is the one behind my old store?
What's that?
This is the place behind my old store.
Yes.
Oh my God! You know, we never went there. I thought that was like some kind of
1 minute.
undercover Russian fucking thing or something.
It kind of was for a while, but the Russians sold it to this guy who's been there now for about 8-9 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
Russians were great.
sketchiest joint in the world.
The Russians were great. The Bonnie Fife. I have the Bonnie Fife for you. Bonnie Fife.
Oh.
Remember that? You never went there, but the Barney Fife was a great pizza.
No,
I think
my
it's still
store
on the menu.
manager got into a damn altercation with them at one point.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mess with
He
them.
thought they were like mafia, like right out of Russia.
Yes, yes.
It's like, what the hell are you guys doing selling pizza? I think they were running a brothel in the back.
Oops, I accidentally.
The brothel was in the front, I think.
Okay, whorehouse.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, I think, did you try both kinds?
I like the.
decided to stay good.
I like this one better.
Yeah, I do. Well, I think I do too. It's hotter. But I got to tell you, those are some good pies, man.
So, I'm so glad.
That's a good $25 pie. It's big, too.
It's not bad for $25 neither.
Yeah, so I mean, the other one was like 33. I would get those over the other one now. Although the other one, that's kind of like having a calzone, man. It's kind of crazy. Which one do you like better? Yeah, I'd do just those
Jersey
next
girl.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, the other's a little too much bread.
It's still got a lot of great cheese
It's
in
not
it.
bad.
though.
No, it's not bad at all. But yeah.
I think it's better. Do you think that one right there that you're both eating is better than Anthony's when Anthony's was Anthony's?
I think Anthony's best is still a little bit better than this, but
Got it.
Anthony's best is gone.
Yeah, it's not even
doesn't
an
even matter.
option anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could even get by saying, okay, maybe the guy delivered it cold. That won't happen again, but it just didn't taste the same.
No.
Less toppings.
Yeah,
it just
no,
wasn't
terrible.
as good.
No.
I don't know how long to give this code for crying out loud.
See if it went into my trash or something. Who's it from?
Wells Fargo for the auto pay. I'll look at your trash.
You just had Kevin's card. Just take care of it.
Put it on auto pay. He'll never notice that one.
There's no way.
No, I'm not a fast eater. I'll just go all day. He just eats a lot.
I went back and forth on that. I was like, man, I can do. So I put like 70 grand down, but the card total was like 120, and they had 2.9, and I was like, man, I can make 5% all day long. What do I want to do? So I went ahead and did it, but now I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I think I'm gonna pay it off. It's a mental thing for me now, having a payment. I just hate it. Now, if it was zero interest, I'd have to. I'd literally hate myself for doing that.
That's the way I did my generator.
That's zero interest.
Yeah. Now, if
You're
you're
crazy
late,
to pay off zero. There's no purpose in the world.
Now, if you're late, it's by so much as an hour. It's like 21%.
Yeah.
It's retro.
And my cousins go there because they like Star
We used to
Wars.
get calls all the time before some of the law changes.
I haven't seen Lord of the
Holy
Rings.
shit,
Harry
man.
Potter.
They'd have 2 years, no interest, no payments. 2 years. I don't think you could do that anymore. And then after 2 years, if you're 1 day late, not only do you get the late fees and the hit on the credit, but all like 29, 30% interest goes from day one. So your $800 fridge is now $3,000.
Here I am defending you people. You're like, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings or Star Wars.
Requested a new one.
You guys ever get something from Amazon and now they give you the option to like break up the payments?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So I fucking order an
It's like
adapter. It was
$29.
$3.
Right.
They're like, do you want to pay this off over 6 months?
Well, hell, you can get payments for your food deliveries now. You can order freaking Taco Bell, and you have the option to pay it out over time.
Get out of here.
Dead serious.
For fast food delivery?
Yes.
Like what, Uber Eats or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, can you imagine financing a fucking taco? Holy shit.
Some people, they do, you know. They take.
That's so weird.
Oh my God, if one of my children did that, even on accident, I'd disown them.
I get irritated when they were doing DoorDash on their own dime, but to our house or
phone for your
whatever.
name, and
it's
when
like,
you hear it, you're up.
When they ordered, like, these morons were over at family friends' homes. This was 5, 6 years ago. But they paid for like 3 chocolate shakes and something else from McDonald's. It was like $45.
And I try to dab him up.
Years ago, my ex-wife, her brother, now he is stunted. So his mom had an appendectomy when she was pregnant. Didn't know she was pregnant yet.
I know the memes.
But
kind of.
he had this thing where he was late at night, the infomercials, and he was buying stuff left and right.
Anything
Left and
they
right.
run.
Anything. I mean, his dad showed up to the house one day and there's stuff everywhere. Some of it was consumable goods, so it couldn't go back anywhere. So he starts calling these companies. And so, I mean, but other things. I mean, he got TVs. He got all sorts of shit. So he starts calling these companies, saying, "Come get your shit. We're not paying for this." And they're like, "No, you ordered it. You bought it as part of the terms of agreement." He said, You never met the guy, all right? Take him to court. There's not a judge in the world that is going to make this guy pay for it. Come get your shit. Some of them did. The majority of them just wrote it off. But he, all in all, it was almost $15,000 worth of crap.
Oh my God, he could have opened up a Best Buy. Wow, that's crazy.
You know, I think
I can officially
All right.
say I think I'd order Pudge Bros.
Mm-hmm.
It was so. I didn't realize it's literally right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's as hot a pizza we've ever gotten delivered.
I thought it was that mafia place. I didn't even think of it.
Mafia place.
Yeah, before it was Pudge Brothers. So I used to own the store right there.
Mm-hmm.
And right behind it was a pizza place. And it was like these fucking Russians, man. And they were really dicks to my store manager, I guess.
Oh, you liar, hug, you know.
But they were
you
like
just said
right
it 'cause
out of
you knew
Russia.
he was going to give you a
And they
hug.
had this little tiny
You got to go up there and
pizza
meet him at
place
the
in the
hill.
strip mall, and it was
You're an
just.
a-hole.
I guarantee they weren't selling pizzas. They probably were, but I've
been waiting for a pickup line, yes.
Dan Kaplis, afternoons at 4 on 630 KHOW.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hello, I'm Tom Martino, and it is car day. Major Marc Mager, who do we have in the studio, sir?
We have Kevin Calkins, Sheridan Auto Tech, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission, Suzanne Major, my lovely wife. Dragon has joined us on the other side of the glass. And then, of course, our newest employee, or our newest independent contractor.
The baby of the family, Mark.
Axeman.
Yeah, he's like, he can't even drink yet.
Yeah. Let's
Unlike
talk.
our last board op.
Let's talk to Jim. He has a hotel issue. And then Troy, I can't wait to talk to Troy about this OpenClaw AI. Oh my God. I'm going to get it, by the way. And I'm going to follow what Dimitri's doing. I'm going to get a computer dedicated to it so it won't take over my current computer, and I'm going to experiment with it.
Yeah, I don't see anything going wrong with this scenario.
Well, at first I'm just going to use it for, menial tasks and see what it does.
That's going to send an email to your other computer. You're going to, just have fun with that whole experiment.
What's going on with you, Jim? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Mark. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
What's happening?
December 19th, I was looking around at reservations at Miami to get a hotel. And I was working at the Hyatt there at the airport, and it turned out that I didn't use them, and I had no idea that I was signing up for some kind of a commitment that I was unaware of. I asked the hotel to
hold on a second, Jim. Jim, hold on a second. You said you were online looking for a hotel room?
I was on the phone with them, with reservation people.
Okay. And where was this hotel located?
Miami airport.
And you wanted to simply get a room at Miami International Airport, and you signed up for what? What did you sign up for?
Well, I didn't know that I signed up. I was looking at prices, and they got my Visa card number, but I gave them that, but I didn't confirm that I wanted that room, and I haven't heard anything about it until.
And what you said it was the Hyatt?
Yes, the Hyatt.
Did you end up going? Kind of help us out here. Did you end up going to a different site that was offering different hotels, and you chose the Hyatt? And when you checked out, you somehow started some subscription, or did you go literally to the hotel and call them or check in, and then they started billing you?
Yeah. Did you ever get a hotel room is what we're asking, and then what happened?
Well, we went directly to the hotel because my wife used to be employed at the Hyatt for 30 plus years, and so we've always liked the Hyatt. For obvious reasons, we had a kind of like an employee discount sometimes. We were checking on that. And but my wife is because she has 25 years plus. She's able to get some kind of discounts is the reason why we keep
And why
trying
were
them.
you getting a room why were you getting a room at Miami International? Why?
We were coming in for a cruise
Okay.
on the Carnival out
Okay.
of Miami.
Got it. So what happened then?
And, I just let it go because they weren't going to give us any benefit, for her employment or benefit as an employee. So basically, we just let it go. And I had no idea if maybe I don't know how I did it, but they say that I confirmed a reservation. How I did that, I don't know. But I didn't hear anything about it until March 3rd, this March. And
well, a lot of places, if you choose like Hilton, I like Hilton properties just because that's the points I collect. But they have two options when you book something in advance. One is a higher rate where you can generally cancel within, say, 48 or 24 hours. The other one is as soon as you hit book, you own it. And that's why you got that discount price. So is that what happened?
Well, apparently we own it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I called them right away, as soon as I got that email with that bill, and I say, hey, there's a problem here. I never confirmed that room before, several days before this app happened. With the night we're staying was what, the 6th and 7th?
Yeah. And they're going to get on the cruise ship.
Yeah, and then we're getting on the cruise ship. And then so we called them on the 3rd and said, hey, this ain't going to happen. So the manager on duty there sent me a notice that the room has been canceled. Okay, so that's fine, but I'm still looking for my refund of $238.43.
What was the $238 for?
That was for the room that we did not get.
Okay. And
then
it's still on your credit card?
Yes, it is.
Why didn't you
So
contest? Why didn't you just contest it on your credit card?
I'm going to. That's my next step.
That's what you should do.
And I talked to a guy named Andrew Shaw. They're at the Miami Hyatt, and he was, this guy's a number. But anyways, he said, you just do whatever you got to do. This is no return commitment, and he's not going to do anything about it. And so, okay, fine, but I am not going to be paying that bill because, we called several days before that date, and we didn't. And also, I never made that confirmation that I wanted.
But why did you give him? Why did you give him a credit card if you didn't? I'm curious why. Why did you do that?
Because we were thinking what we were going to.
But what made you decide? But what I mean is, when you gave him a credit card, if you decided not to, I don't even understand the sequence of events. Usually, you only give a credit card when you are booking something. So where in the conversation did the operator ask for a credit card?
That was 3 months ago. I can't remember all
and
the
and
details.
here's what I want to know. I mean, and did you say, I'll give you the credit card, but I'm not booking yet? I have to think about it? Or how did the conversation go?
Like I said, it's all up, and I'm kind of guessing, remembering. It's
okay.
I'm trying to remember the best I can. As while I was on hold here, I was trying to get all my facts together.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: why don't I think you're gonna get your money back? You just dispute it on the card, but do you have any kind of correspondence from them at all, even by email, saying they canceled?
Yes, I do have that, and I sent that copy to that manager that I talked to.
What does it say? What does the text or email say?
It actually, okay, it's a it says, my computer just went blank.
Okay.
I had it up for you. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
On the top, it says, your stay at Hyatt Place, Miami Airport West has been canceled. And then down in the brown section, we hope to see you soon. Your reservation has been canceled. While you are sorry, or we are sorry to miss you. And then down below.
Okay, well, that's enough. Now, what is that dated, that cancellation?
That would be like the 3rd of March.
And when were you that was the 3rd of March. You mean like a few days ago, this March or last year?
No, this March.
Okay, and when were you supposed to, when was the booking for? What date?
The 6th and check out the 7th.
So you just got back, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you canceled on the 3rd for the 6th, was that enough time to cancel? Because you have proof you canceled, but that doesn't mean you get a refund unless they say they're issuing a credit. Did that email say they were issuing a credit?
No, it just says cancel.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking. If you provide that to your credit card, I think they would probably take it off of your card, because the first thing they ask, did you contact the merchant? And you did, and you have proof you did. So, and who's your credit card with?
Visa with Belco Credit Union.
You're not going to have a problem getting your money back. That's what I would do. Otherwise, Jim, if we call the Hyatt, they're going to say, whatever they say. It's such a big conglomeration. I wouldn't mind calling, but I think it's easier just to contest it on your credit card.
Yeah, that was my next step, and but I wasn't sure. I never contested anything in before. And,
it's usually pretty good. You can probably, do you have online access to your credit card account?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I think you don't have a problem.
You would think, though, this is my issue, is you would think, though, if I would have, they would have confirmed my room back in December, why wouldn't I have been billed then and not until now? Because until March 3rd, we didn't know we had a reservation made.
Well, how did you find out you had a reservation?
On March 3rd, 3 months later.
But how? How did you find out?
I got an email stating I'm kind of choked up here. But I got a reservation. Got an email on the 3rd.
Okay.
Immediately when I called. And but anyways, I'm kind of thinking if I had a reservation, they would have billed me back in December.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Now.
You're absolutely right. That's why I think you're going to win this dispute with your credit card. Here's the secret, though. Don't give too much information. What you tell them is this. You called about a room in December, and you never booked it. They're going to ask how they got your credit card. You're going to say you gave your credit card to make a reservation, but then decided not to go through with it. Really and truly, and tell them that it didn't even hit your bill until March. I mean, when did it hit your credit card bill that caused you to call and cancel? It was canceled on March 3rd. So you must have found out about it in February, right?
No, I found out on March 3rd, the day I called the Hyatt to cancel this. And
that doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. So you found out about it on March 3rd when you called them. Why did you call them?
Because I got an email stating that my room is being reserved and I'm being billed.
So you get an email March 3rd, which caused you to call them and cancel it on March 3rd. I got it. Okay, good. Then that's good. So you didn't even know about it until March 3rd, and you immediately canceled it, and they're still charging you. I think your credit card company is going to issue a refund. That's what I would do.
That's good news.
I think they will, because listen, if you're, for example, if your credit card company asks, why did you wait so long to cancel, you can say you didn't even know you had it. It didn't even show up until you got this email March 3rd. Now, are you sure it wasn't on your bill for December or January?
No, like you said, I went on my Belco statement, and I'm looking at it, and that's how I know the balance is.
Okay.
I was just looking at it a few minutes ago before I called you.
Jim, I would call them. Call us back if they give you any trouble. I have to take this break. 303-713-8255.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard. Eat, drink, crush.
You know, you will love the art of granite. If you love making deals and getting the best price and the best value, that's what the art of granite does for you. You know, you can go anywhere else you want, but the art of granite is proven, and they can beat almost any price out there. In fact, they love talking about price. You can get a price on the phone most of the time, but if you go to visit them, they love to show you what they have. All natural stone, wholesale on all stone and man-made materials for your counter. They do it all, including quartz. They also, of course, will tear out and haul away free, and you pay wholesale for your materials. 303-386-5919. TheArtOfGranite.com. So, Vestera Turnkey wants to explain to you their program to help make you a landlord. They manage the property and they help you sell the property. And in between, they hold your hand each step of the way, including any maintenance or repairs you might need. They are with you like a co-landlord, and they help you. And then you ultimately sell for profit. March 26th, a webinar. I'll be there. You listen from your home or office, and you can chime in too. March 26th. Find out more right here. MyBiggestReturn.com. MyBiggestReturn.com.
Killed her in the process.
I wonder if they took her for ransom, but then she died.
You
in
love
the
that
meantime.
pizza, Ben?
They couldn't get
I
a
love
proof
it.
of life,
Yeah.
so no one's going to pay.
That's what I wondered what happened.
I'm not
I
gonna
always
say
thought the son-in-law had something to do with it. He
Yeah.
was the
They're
last
dead
to
to
see
me.
her alive.
That's kind of weird.
It's just like,
They're going to inherit the money anyway.
you would think. Maybe not.
I'm
And
sure
they lived
gr-
4 miles from
I'm
her.
sure they grilled the hell out of him. When James shot himself, I was on the phone with him, and the cops grilled me for 2 hours. I'm on the phone with him on the other side of town.
Who's James?
The guy that used to own B&M.
Oh, the one that killed himself?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
God, I hated
You were
that
on the
guy.
phone with him when he did that?
Yeah.
Why did he do it?
Because he's a...
Well, he had chemical dependency problems, drinking problems. He had tax problems. And at the time, I was actually, the location I'm at now, which was B&M then, I was going to buy it from him. Well, that was the only store that was actually making money. He was robbing from that store to pay rent and payroll at the other two. And so he was neglecting his 941s, his 940s, all the local jurisdictions and everything else. And when I told him this is the amount that I'm going to give you for it, but I'm going to have all the state agencies and everybody there, because he ran all three stores under one EIN. So what affected one affected them all. So I had to make sure all his taxes were caught up. Well, they weren't even close to that. So
Send me the
he decided he was going to drink himself to death originally, but
So
then
I
he
know
got in an
what to do.
accident.
Damn.
Yeah, he got in an accident right after he had dropped his son off from school because he was drunk. He actually high-centered on a fire hydrant. And then he just decided that's it. He wasn't going to drink himself to death anymore. I assume he was afraid he was going to hurt his kids or somebody else because of his behavior, and decided to take the shortcut.
God, that's sad. And you said you were literally on the phone with him.
Yeah.
And-
I was going to secure the finances for the actual buyout.
And you heard him shoot himself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What do you use?
12-gauge shotgun.
Oh,
God.
no missing there.
Why did the cops drill you for 2 hours? What did the cops ask you for
with
2
him.
hours?
Because I was on the phone with him at the time. I was the
Yeah,
last
that makes
person to talk to him.
Yeah, but 2
Well,
hours?
and just think of Jeff. I mean,
what kind of questions?
Like, were they trying to nab you on something?
Not necessarily so. I mean, they did ask questions whether or not I was aggravating him, what our conversation was about, whether or not I was pushing him toward this or anything like that.
Oof.
That's sad.
Sorry about your experience, Jeff. That sucks.
Man, Bubba's, goodness gracious.
It definitely had me twisted up for a little bit. I made a lot of mistakes going forward.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse, but I was in a little bit of a whirlwind.
So how did you go through with the purchase, or did you just...
No, couldn't. He owed a substantial amount of back taxes to Denver, to Arapahoe, to the feds, to Colorado. So, basically anything, if I was in control or in possession of any of their assets, they could have shut me down. So I had to have the estate come in and remove everything.
Yeah.
I secured a new lease with the landlord, and I just bought all new equipment.
you just bypassed him. Yeah. That's the smartest thing in that case.
Yeah, because if I would have been
was he, do I remember him correctly, was he kind of like nutty about conspiracies?
Say it again.
No, not really.
No?
No.
And
he was extremely liberal in all actuality.
Oh, okay.
He was also a Jehovah's Witness.
See, that's what I remember. He was that, man, that's crazy. He obviously wasn't practicing.
No, which was a big divide between him and his dad.
Right, of course, yeah.
I gave up on the, I just emailed myself, we're going to have to handle getting that on auto pay next week. I made the
Yeah,
first
but
payment.
when they picked him up after he high-centered his truck, they had him in the hospital. And his dad convinced the hospital to release him into his care because there's no alcohol at the house.
Right.
But after over a day, he's still not getting sober. They couldn't.
TrajanWealth.com.
Hi, Tom Martino here with Major Marc Mager. And Suze Major is in the studio with us as well. And we got a lot happening here, man. Let's talk to Troy. Now, listen, I just learned about this because Deputy D said, have you heard about Claw? And I said, no, I haven't. And he said, Claw is an open AI platform that people are raving about. And however, it does a lot of things on its own. And I'm going to put it on a computer and isolate it from all my other stuff so I can experiment with it. Now, have you done that yet, D?
No, that's my project for the weekend. And by the way, the first place I heard about Claw AI is from Troy's call about 3 weeks ago. And he spoke so highly about it. I had nothing to do with Troy calling in right now, but he spoke so highly about it. I started watching videos and reading about it. And it looks like it's a fascinating opportunity.
The thing that bothers me is it actually says if you let it go, and I'll let Troy talk, but if you let it go, it goes into your emails, your communications, your social media, your bank accounts, whatever you let it do. You put up some guardrails, but it will sometimes respond to email without telling you. Said this was mundane, you needed to respond by a certain date, or they might say, hey, you got to do this by a certain date, or I made an appointment for you, I canceled your dentist appointment. I mean, it literally can act without you telling it what to do, is from what I read. And I also read that if a bill is due, it can make a payment if you have enough money, and it does crazy stuff like that. And that scares the hell out of me. Troy, are you just a guy experimenting with this, or do you know a lot about it? What's going on, Troy?
So, Tom, my day job, it's called a DevSecOps engineer, used to be cybersecurity. And I work for defense contractors. So I've got a lot of experience in a lot of things. Yes, and thank you, Dee, for giving me credit for talking about OpenClaw.
How did you find out about it, Troy? Troy, how did you find out about it?
Well, I learned about it through LinkedIn. And Tom, I sent you a link to a guy His name is Nicholas Shalon. Check your LinkedIn messages.
Okay, I will.
And you'll
I
see
will.
what. You'll see what Nick is doing with OpenClaw. So Nick used to be the Air Force Chief Information Officer for the Air Force.
I just got it. I just got your message here. I'm looking at it, and you sent me a link. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Look at what Nick is doing with OpenClaw. But he's just nuts.
Well, let me ask you something. How much have you done with it? Anything so far?
No, because like you, I'm afraid of. It's like say you would give Axe the admin password for your entire life.
Right.
So, Axe has been with you about as long as OpenClaw's been out, and so with ChatGPT, you basically have an intern, and you give it a task, and it goes off and does the task, comes back, waits for the next task. With OpenClaw, it's more autonomous, right? You give it a general idea of what you want done, and it will log into your email. It will set your calendars. It'll do everything. So I want you to just stop with OpenClaw because NVIDIA and now Facebook, Meta, have come up with solutions that have a lot of guardrails. So Meta's new thing is, and it just came out within the last day or two, it's called Manus, MANUS.
And what does that do? What does Manus do?
He's saying it does the same thing, but it's got a lot of guardrails.
Oh, yeah. So Manus is hosted by Meta, by Facebook, and it does all the features that OpenClaw does. So Manus got burnt really bad, or Meta got burnt really bad by OpenClaw because they had engineers doing things. They had one engineer that was in charge of security, and she had OpenClaw clean up her mailbox. Well, OpenClaw went through and started deleting everything in her mailbox because its memory got too full. It basically had a buffer overflow, and it forgot the rules. So it was given a task, clean up the mailbox, started cleaning up the mailbox. Its memory got too full. It forgot the rules. So now Mark Zuckerberg and Meta have come up with Manus. And Manus is, I just signed on to Manus. And, yeah, it's a subscription-based thing, so you don't have to have your own server.
Right.
Looks like it's in the cloud. Pricing on it looks pretty reasonable. Yeah.
And so here's what I want to. I want to know where we're going with all of this. Anyway, eventually, it's almost like we're going to have AIs communicating with AIs, and everyone's going to have their favorite assistant, and no one's going to be doing anything for themselves. I swear to God. I've not received a badly written email in so long right now. Everybody's using it. I can tell. I'm not going to insult or make fun of anybody. But
I don't use it.
What's that, Mark?
I don't use it.
Yeah, sure. I can tell when Mark uses it. I can tell because it's perfect grammar and all spelling is 100% correct.
His dictation
That's
is perfect.
the natural Mark.
Yeah, that is.
So, Troy, what are you using this AI for? What's it doing for you day to day?
He's not using Claw now.
No, but he's using this other one from Beta.
No, I use ChatGPT every day, and so now that I'm seeing what Manus is capable of, it looks interesting. But there's another one that just came out from NVIDIA. So NVIDIA basically did the same thing, but so the NVIDIA Nemo Claw is OpenClaw, and you can download it and run it on your personal machine, or you can run it on the cloud. So the NVIDIA version has safety guardrails as well. So with OpenClaw, you basically start with OpenClaw has permissions to do anything and everything.
I know. What kind of a moron gives an artificial intelligence that much power? What would prevent it from
You
taking?
were just talking about doing it over the weekend.
Mark, did you hear what I said? I said I was going to take Dee's lead and put it on an isolated computer.
But guys, don't you think when you open
Break when you get a chance, buddy.
isolated computer that your Gmail and everything that you deal with is going to get infected by it?
Only if I gave it permissions to go on there. But if I opened up an account for it, a Gmail account, I'm not talking about cross-polluting. I got to take this break. We'll come right back. I'm Tom Martino. More coming right up.
This is Denver's Talk Station with Tom Martino now. Dan Kaplan today at 4, 630 KHOW, Denver. Now, Impact Traffic.
Road conditions improving on I-25 through the downtown corridor. A crash on southbound I-25 at Spear Boulevard has cleared.
It's true. I mean,
Still seeing
anything
some
could
brief
go wrong.
congestion. Back from I-70, things improving pretty nicely there. Northbound I-25, some normal slowdowns between Alameda and 6th. I-70 eastbound to DIA. Slower speed start at 225 to Pena Boulevard. Not much of a delay there. In other words, a quiet commute throughout the Denver area. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the tale of the college student who sued the national government to save a president's tomb. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
If you have leaky windows, drafty windows, high energy bills, it's the perfect time right now to call K&H Home Solutions, trusted since 1956 for premium window siding, doors, roofing, and more. Get energy efficiency, beauty, and added value to your home. Do you know they have more than 125,000 projects right now with a 4.8 Google rating? I've known all the owners from the very beginning till now, and there's only been 3 of them. Lee Diamond and his son have it now, and they do a wonderful job. They're doing 40% off installation right now and 0% financing for a year. KHWindows.com, 303-421-7100. Hey, if you're looking to sell your home, or maybe you're just wondering about it, Frank Duran, therealestateman.com, can give you an indication of what your house will sell for based on a very detailed analysis. Frank knows the market. He knows comparables to yours. He knows what supply and demand is doing in certain neighborhoods, and he knows the effect interest rates have, and he'll give you a pretty accurate idea of what your house will sell for, and it's free of charge with no obligation. Frank Duran, therealestateman.com, 303-920-1622.
Like estimates on cars and different things. I don't even want to keep them past 30 days.
Is that all on the cloud now, your Napa system or whatever you use?
We use TechMetric, which is outside of Napa. But yeah, it's totally cloud-based.
Does Napa sell one?
They have Napa Tracks.
That's what
I'm going to put you on hold. Please listen through the phone when they call your name.
That's it. Goodyear, they might have updated by now, but it was on fucking DOS.
Yeah, no, thank you. We appreciate that.
And it may not be. I may be exaggerating.
Hey, Kevin, do you think you could install the claw on a 2007 Lincoln Town Car?
Oh, absolutely. Make it into a remote control car?
Yep, probably,
Sure.
huh?
Yeah, maybe the driver would wisen up.
You mean the loosen up behind the wheel?
Didn't even know how to use turn signals.
Hey, did you get your pizza over there? I'm dying to hear about
Oh
this
my
pizza.
God. Ugh.
It wasn't good?
It was delivered across the street on the golf course.
No, you're lying. Did you get it?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it on the air. I'll tell you about it. We can compare.
I can't wait to hear. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Don't know yet. Yeah.
Let's put it this way. I might have to
Ours
revisit.
got delivered by the company that makes it. It came piping hot. It had more cheese on it than any pizza that I've had in recent history. And it was quite delicious. And it cost less than old school Anthony's.
The stuffed one was good, but there was too
It's like COVID. There was old Anthony's and new Anthony's.
I don't mind the dough. That's why I think I liked it a little bit better. But no, they were
I got 1,149 drafts. You made me think of that too. That I am. I'm going to nuke all of them.
What constitutes a draft?
You start typing an email and then you don't send it. You go to reply to one and you don't send it.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, you can't be upset by it. That's why I was kind of like.
Or you can get back to it. You started it. You know, the next thing you know, the grandkids puking in the kitchen, so you got to go take care of that.
And no, there can be wrong opinions.
I'd love to do that sometimes.
Yep.
So I choose all 1,100, but now I don't see a fucking delete.
Just push send, it'll go away.
Yeah, send all. Knowing my luck, most of them were directed to me. My inbox will be filled up again. This is stupid. Babe, look at this. How do I delete these fuckers? I got them all selected, all 1,140.
Discard drafts.
See, he can send a perfect email. He just can't read them.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Oh, okay, so you're here.
No, it's not inbox. Yeah,
I know,
drafts.
I know.
Then you can choose select all.
God damn, I just can't believe all the
And then it
texts
won't
I
let you
get.
delete 'em. Isn't that weird?
The texts have taken the place of phone
Maybe
calls.
it's safety.
Yep. Why would they give the option?
Don't know. Can you hit it there? Okay. So it
Do
let.
you want to talk about your major mayhem?
No. God, that was just stupid.
Oh, okay.
It sure sounded. You know, we were sitting down yesterday at a brewery.
Having too many beers.
Yeah, we had
Oh,
some beers, and
yesterday.
then all of a sudden, I came up with a great idea. Emailed somebody my great idea. Woke up in the morning.
This price is guaranteed. Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
I'm Tom Martino here, and one guy texted, yeah, what could go wrong? Giving AI complete open access to everything you have, and then you complain about it when things go wrong. Yeah, that would happen if you did that, but I wasn't doing that, nor was I proposing to do that. I was going to do an experiment, like because I was inspired by D. He said he's going to do an experiment, D. You are going to do an experiment, right?
Yeah. And, you know, I remember what Troy told us a few weeks ago. He says, you got to put it on its own computer so that it doesn't get access to your accounts, your credit cards, your email. So that's a significant guardrail for me, right? Because I'll have its
Yeah,
own.
and you're not going to put in a bank account.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was thinking of doing is just seeing what it's all about, just browsing it. If there is such a thing. Troy, have you ever experimented with it at all?
No, I haven't gotten into that yet. One, because I didn't have a spare computer. I'm looking at doing either a virtual machine, or there's also an option to do a virtual private server in the cloud. So there's a couple of suppliers that let you do that. But it's probably going to lead to Nemo to play around with it. So OpenClaw is good. So one thing that you got to remember, though, is that OpenClaw is connecting to whatever chat, either using ChatGPT. So it's going to use your tokens. So OpenClaw is basically, you're giving OpenClaw access to your Chat GPT account, and it's going to use your tokens. So say you subscribe to Chat GPT.
Well, I thought it was a large language model unto itself. It's not.
No, it's not. So it's basically an AI assistant to use the large language model.
Oh, really? So it's a layer. It's a layer between you and your AI.
Correct. It basically, with your AI, you're having a two-way conversation. You give it a task, it gives you a response. Give it a task, it gives you a response.
Right.
So with OpenClaw, it's autonomous. So you tell OpenClaw, go build me a website. OpenClaw goes and does that two-way conversation with your AI to get all the information to build the website. So D, if you're going to play around this weekend, Also install Olama.
What is
So
Olama,
is
for God's
basically
sakes?
your
I don't want to get too far down a bunny hill here.
The FBI is going to show up at Dee's house.
What's Olama, by the way?
So Olama is a locally hosted AI server. So that way you don't spend all your tokens paying for ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or any of the others. So you can host your own AI server for OpenClaw to talk to your server.
And
So
by
you're
the
not
way,
running up-
do you like Claude? Speaking of AIs, do you like Claude?
Oh, Claude is amazing.
Is it better than
But
Chat?
you have to be a real. Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're a programmer, use Claude. But if you're looking for grandma's recipe for cookies, use ChatGPT.
Now, why? Okay, so is Claude better for technical stuff? Is what you're saying?
Oh, far better. Claude is so Claude was part of DoD until Anthropic, the company that runs Claude, says you can't use it for
Right.
autonomous attacks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. I think that the next stage in AI is exactly what Claude's trying to do. It is an interface between you and AI, because truly, Troy, what I have found is a lot of people do not know how to use AI. They really don't know how to use it. And these people that have relationships and all that stuff with it, they're not really getting the most out of AI, no matter what they're using, because you develop a technique for getting the most out of it. And what I've learned is that when you divide your conversations up into a workflow as opposed to a chat flow, in other words, you use one AI conversation for a certain task, and you let it enrich itself, and you only use it for that task, and you give it a nickname, for example, and it would be for that. And then you do another conversation for another function, as opposed to just using it to talk back and forth on one conversation. By dividing it up into individual conversations about individual aspects of your life, what you're really doing is you are letting that reason within that category, and you get more enriched answers, because that's all you're talking to it about. It's like you can use one for strictly finances. You can use one for health. You can use one for helping to build websites. I think when you mix the conversations into one chat flow, it gets divided, and it gets just like a person. It really gets to be too scattered, and it drifts and it hallucinates. But if you confine your categories to topics, the conversations become rich. Have you found that, Troy?
Oh, for sure. And yeah, when you look at what Nick is doing, so he's got AI agents doing different tasks. He's got one that's focused on health, one that's focused
That's
on
exactly right.
finance.
And that's where I think the next stage is going, into agents, as you call them. So OpenClaw is going to be an agent. Facebook or Meta is developing an agent. And these agents will help you as a person get the most out of whatever AI you're using. And I have an agent that I use, and listen to what my agent does. It allows me to use 4 or 5 different AI large language models, and it routes my questions or my tasks to whichever AI can do that best. It does it automatically. So it's called a workflow. And what I do is depending on what I'm doing, it will literally channel my request to 4 different AIs. So that's what I love doing. Again, I don't want to lose my audience, but I do know by my text, I have a lot of technically minded people listening. Troy, thank you for calling. 303-713-8255.
Now, Impact Traffic.
Road conditions improving on I-25 through the downtown corridor. A crash on southbound I-25 at Spear Boulevard has cleared up. Still seeing some brief congestion back from I-70. Things improving pretty nicely there. Northbound I-25, some normal slowdowns between Alameda and 6th. I-70 eastbound to DIA. Slower speed start at 225 to Pena Boulevard. Not much of a delay there. In other words, a quiet commute throughout the Denver area. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the tale of a woman who holds 13 world records for running on one leg. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Hey, Gravina's has the greatest windows. I have to admit, Mark says that better. But here's the bottom line. We love Gravina's because they have great prices, great products, great service, great heritage. What else do you ask for? For goodness sakes, Gravina's has been around many, many, many years, more than 65 years, started by the granddad, taken over by his son, Larry. And now Larry's son, Nick, runs the place. So you have that heritage and you have that longevity. 950 West Evans. They even trademarked the name Gravina's. Gravinas.com for your needs on windows, siding, and doors. 303 Gravina.
Part of his sunroof imploded. It was sitting in his garage. He was gone. Came home and it's gone. Here, you can see
it imploded?
Well, I don't know. I would think so because I think it was temperature related.
Okay, because you said it was real cold here real recent, right?
No, where he is.
Right.
It was like negative 10
and
or
this,
20.
And this happened there, right?
It happened right where you're looking at.
Okay, so then it started to warm up?
Well, Kevin pointed out, you can see that sun occasionally hits right there.
Yeah, that could have caused it.
But then when you Google it on the 2023 Santa Fe calligraphy, a lot of people
have complained about it.
Yeah, it just goes. It
really?
Breaks. Nothing hits it. Nothing happens.
And some of them they're replacing.
I mean, it's always practice in our shop anyway that when you bring a car into the shop, keys are in the car, you roll a window down. That way you can't lock yourself out. Well, it's more important during the winter because when the cars are outside and we bring them in at night and it comes into that warm environment, a well-sealed car, if you've got the windows up, we've actually, no, it'll push the windshield right out of that.
It'll push it out.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it got picked up. I was just curious.
There's nothing. I think it's just shit batteries.
Really?
Yeah, the air inside
That
expands
happens?
and.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Duracell is that great a battery for a car.
Gotcha.
I thought when he first told me, I was saying
we
it was a whole
tested it like 4
fucking,
or 5 times.
you know,
No
his
drop.
entire ceiling is a fucking piece of glass.
Gotcha.
But
So you've
there's
got a
three.
better
There's the
battery
windshield,
as far as-
then that,
The one they sent
and
us
then
was another
the rest of the.
Did you put
The
that in?
bitch of it is I don't care how well he cleans it up, he'll be finding glass in that car until he gets rid of it.
Well, it doesn't
Because
go
they got a
through.
warranty, I think.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, in fact, he can still drive now, rain, snow,
Oh,
nothing.
because he's got the little, yeah.
They do have a warranty.
Weird.
But they're just junk batteries.
They are. Okay. Mark, Tim Medlin wants you to look at his messages and chat about whatever the 40 thumbs up yesterday. I don't know what it was. Stories. Maybe it was from Wednesday.
Oh, because if
I
you
don't
got a
remember.
certain number of thumbs up, you were going to tell everybody something.
I cannot. Okay, I know they're listening now. Tom's on. I was going to tell you stories that he can't hear me tell you.
Like
Next
what
time
about
he's
what,
gone.
Mark? About what?
About what?
Just don't you worry about it. Don't you worry
Made
your
up
pretty
stuff,
little head
Tommy.
about
You
it.
know, Mark. It's all made up.
Don't you worry your pretty little head
I don't know.
about
Mark and I had some really crazy
it. I know.
exploits.
And let's just...
Do you know one time we went miles away to test a pen, a laser pen?
See, his idea of a good story and mine are completely different. Yeah, I was thinking about when you and Boyles came rolling out of the strip bar.
I never went to a strip bar in my life.
Like I said, Tommy, Mark is full of shit.
Never, ever, ever did I step
I
foot in
remember going to a concert with you, trying to get you backstage to meet the... who's
Yeah, I
the
know,
drummer
I
for the
know, that
Monkees
was
he
cool.
liked?
Ringo.
Ringo.
It was.
Ringo was the drummer for the Monkees, and Tom wanted to go see him. And... Okay, so a couple of things. One, we took a limo there, and watching this drummer, I had about as much interest in as nothing. So I rather have just sat in the limo, getting in trouble in the limo. and bugging Peter Boyles beyond belief.
Oh, boy.
Do you remember that time?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I already knew what you were thinking,
Don't need to hear
Mark.
it.
Tom, yeah, I won't even say it. Tom and his old high school girlfriend. It had to do with that, a sheep and a guy from Pakistan.
What? Hey, Suze, this woman that wanted to sue Cinebad, what is all this shit she sent us?
I know.
And what
she
is
came
medication? What does medication have to do with anything?
Yeah,
she's not on hers anymore.
Yeah, you can tell she was a nut. I just didn't know if you wanted her back on after she emailed all that stuff last night.
But what the hell is she?
You didn't give her an opportunity to explain what was happening.
And by the way, this doesn't prove anything that she sent us.
Do you want her on so you can tell her that?
Anything about Senate bills until the Save America Act is passed, and more on the Joe Pag Show.
Wait a minute.
Tonight from 6 to 9 on 630
Wait a minute. Hi, Tom Martino. Man, okay, let's talk to John. There are so many texts, I can't believe it. I got to get to some of them. John, go ahead. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I just wanted to call in. It's car day. I went and saw Kevin over at Sheridan Auto Tech yesterday. Had him check out a used car before I bought it, and he gave it a clean bill of health. And I just want to let him know
what was it?
I went ahead and did purchase that Hunt. I went ahead and purchased the Hyundai, and I just wanted to tell him and the guys thank you very much.
Was it a pretty thorough checkout, John? Did you feel good about it?
I did. Yeah. It turns out the only thing he needed, he said, was an oil change and the filters changed. So,
Kevin, when you do that, do you slap a no breakdown guarantee on it?
Hell no, you can't do that. You can't have a guarantee. But John, really, I appreciate you calling and letting us know about that. I really do encourage that. And speaking of getting a car checked out, there was a woman on the show yesterday who wanted to sue Cinebad Auto because she said that the guy knowingly lied to them and everything. And there's some stuff on. There is one thing, though, in the stuff she sent. She absolutely, positively does have a text, Suze, that says that her amp is in and she can come and pick it up.
Tom, the amount of money she spent on lawyers and that car, she could have had a brand new car.
Oh, she could have had a brand new car for sure. I don't know. At some point, it goes from complaining to being nutty. But we'll explore that and more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show.
As many times as you get called Tom.
Go for it.
Crazy.
Oh, I want a water. Oh, that's my water in it.
Oh, there's another one over here.
You want some of my cherry blossom green tea, Mark? He's been drinking my green tea when I have it.
Huh?
Shocks me.
I like green tea.
I like it
Not
iced.
sweetened.
I don't know. Just plain. I can't drink sweet tea at all.
I gotta get a haircut.
I get one tomorrow.
Do you? Where do you go? You got somebody, don't you?
Yeah, I've been using her forever. Yeah, I only go. Well, my last haircut was in December, so.
I gotta get them quick or I'll fro. You got some curl.
Yeah.
Mark does fro.
Oh, mine will fro so much. It grows up.
No, when my hair was long, it was actually pretty wavy.
Did you ever have long hair, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Like what, shoulder length?
Yeah, like a mullet kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that picture.
Well, that's when it was actually growing. You know?
I still can't believe Mike Thomas's when he was a teenager. He's completely bald, completely. And I saw a picture of him, man. He had like rock band hair.
Yeah, when I took the job with DimeCorp, because it's a military contract job, so they took 18 inches off my hair.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. That's back when I had hair.
Were you guys like jeans, t-shirt in high school?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm still jeans and t-shirts. You're shorts now.
Yeah.
Jeff wears shorts when it's 5 degrees
I've
out.
never seen Jeff not in. I don't
My
think.
neighbors give me crap.
I wear pants when I'm hunting.
All the time.
Or if the snow's going to get in my boots.
Wait, what is this?
You know, and when I'm doing stuff like felling trees and whatnot.
Wait a second.
Well, when you have to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're in this picture.
Yep. My daughter says I.
Let me see.
Hang on.
I don't want to know either. How old is it?
It would have been.
You're lying. This is, I mean,
late 70s.
You're not even old enough for this old of a picture. This seems like an old picture.
It's supposed to look like an old picture.
I see. It's one of those.
It's heard it's square or something. It's a red,
It's retro and yet it's really old.
It's an old Western picture, so everybody dresses back.
Yeah, I see now. It's like the sepia. Yeah. But I cannot even tell which one is you. I'm embarrassed.
My frat house. That was a frat guys.
You see?
You gotta scroll in.
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, wait a second. You weren't around in the Wild Wild West.
Holy shit. No,
my brother sent me that.
5-ish?
There's no way I could.
You were out of town. Did you go see your mom or something?
I stopped seeing my mom, and then my son and his wife just had their second baby.
The ones in New York?
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
I got to babysit the 2-year-old while they were in the hospital.
Oh, cool! Congrats.
Wow.
So you're only 2 grandkids, right? What they have
That's my guess.
So they have a boy and a girl.
I could be way off.
What's the girl's name?
Zoom out.
Evelyn.
The problem is
there's too many of them.
Exactly.
Calvin.
And they're all cowboyed up.
With a K.
How's your mom?
But we know he had long hair.
Ornery.
Yeah, healthy and sharp and all that. Oh, cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, because I flew into Connecticut, stayed a night with her there, and then drove up to where the kids are.
How far is the drive?
2 hours.
You think that?
That's my guess.
Isn't that the one? God,
Who do you think it is?
I can't
Which
tell
one?
if it's the same one I chose.
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah. So he chose the one right next to the 2 on the 42, under it.
Okay.
This guy. And I chose this one to the 4.
Okay, which one are you?
He doesn't know.
Neither.
Okay, you gotta. Well, I kind of was looking at that, but I go, oh, no, I can't see.
Let me see it. I bet it was my second choice.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Stapleton.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
Shit. I actually thought that at
I
first.
kind of for a half a second and then dismissed my thought.
What throws me off is the goddamn
hilarious.
the full blown. You're
Yes,
gonna recognize
that's what threw me
the
off.
full
I
blown.
looked at the one of the beards and I'm like, no.
I know. I did too.
I love that.
I was like, I don't know.
I was like, nah, not the beard.
Yeah, the beard really throws me
Uh-huh.
off on that. How long? When did you shave that all off?
Mid-80s.
So you had it for.
Yeah, well, my ex, my wife at the time, had never seen me without one. She was staring at me all night. Every time I look over, she's staring at me.
You mean when you shaved it?
She'd never seen me without one.
How old were you when you shaved it?
Almost late 20s.
So you had it from college on.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, just one day.
Did you ever go back for the beard or?
Nah, I can't get there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Falco's texting me.
I went a while without shaving. Yeah, it got to the point where I was like, man, that's no good.
Falco says, tell Mark that when AI takes over, we will become like the Romans and the Greeks. Eat, drink, arts, and philosophy.
Well, that's basically what Elon said.
Yeah, we don't have to work on it.
Elon said we're not going to have to do shit, man.
I tried to grow a full beard once, but I got these 2 spots right here that don't grow, so it looks like I'm constantly sitting around contemplating something.
Yeah, I know exactly. I don't have that, but I know someone that does. Just like dead spots. I don't think I ever saw my dad with a mustache or beard in my entire life. Have you?
I've never seen your dad with facial hair.
I've never seen my dad with even stubbles.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. I can wait a little bit.
But he was in corporate America forever. That was probably pretty frowned upon, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, we didn't get our pizza review.
Oh, yeah. Talk about your pizza, guys. Come on.
We will.
That's the 2-year-old.
I can tell it sucked. He sounds depressed even thinking about it. We will.
Now watch this one give him a bellyache. And really calm down.
Tell me it's not Anthony's again, though.
No.
Oh, no, it's fried chicken 48
Bubba
pizza.
33.
Yeah.
What a beautiful little grandbaby
It's
girl.
It's Taco Bueno 78 pizza.
How much? Do you remember how much she weighed?
5'6".
She is little.
I still can't believe they ordered a pizza from Bubba's 33.
Yeah. These are great, Kevin. Oh my God, look at her. I love that Evelyn. That's pretty.
It's a cool name, I think.
Do you think they'll call her Evie?
That's what they said, yeah. They'll kind of see if she got attitude or not.
Oh my God.
She was just born.
When?
Friday.
Holy moly. Welcome to the world.
Yeah, my son and his girlfriend need to get on the stick.
Cool, huh?
Literally.
I got to show.
Oh, there you go.
We know someone that said they don't like their baby.
What?
Don't say that.
I'm not going to say who, but it's very true. I never heard anything like
some
it in my
clock
life.
tower on 16th Street Mall.
She's got a good shaped
Got a
head. Does she have to have a
photographer.
cesarean?
Got a photographer
She did?
and everything.
Great. Mornings 6 to 10 on Denver's talk station 630 KHOW.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, I'm Tom Martino. Welcome to the show. It's a busy day today, Car Friday, but you can call about anything you want this hour, brought to you by Genesis Total Exteriors.com. And of course, in addition to the exterior of your home, every part of it, they also have painting. They have mold detection and remediation. He also does bathrooms, basements, and more. Genesis for everything. Genesis Total Exteriors.com. Okay. I got to get to a few things, but as I said, I'm going to go to phone calls first always, but there are so many little dangling things I want to clear up. But Patrick, he has a problem not getting paid. Is that right, Patrick?
Yes, it is.
Tell us the story, Patrick.
So my company just went out of business as of today. Communication from leadership has been absolutely god-awful. They shorted us a pay period last year, so we're behind one paycheck, and I have about 118 hours of vacation time that I can't get clarification on if they're even going to pay us out.
Who is your employer that went out of business?
So I worked for LE3 Engineering Services, which is a biomedical engineering company.
It's called LE3?
Yes.
Lima Echo 3.
Yes.
Okay. And it's a bioengineering company. So did they go out of business without any kind of notice? They just closed their doors or what?
So last Friday was the first notification that the employees got that we were going to be shutting our doors as of today. So far, I'm locked out of everything that was company-related email, stuff like that. Like, I can't even access my computer anymore. So besides from knowing their emails and everything like that, like, I have no way of contacting them. I've left a voicemail.
Okay, so listen, one thing I do want to tell you that should be of solace to you, at least some, is that your claim as an employee and your fellow workers' claims as employees take priority over everything when it comes to the law. Now, I don't.
Nope.
Well,
Sorry.
Okay, taxes come first, but
taxes and any secured debt like a building or anything with UCCs. In fact, generally, there's no money left for the employees.
You know, that's what I was just about. Secured debt goes without saying because, like, it's a mortgage, for God's sakes. Somebody has a security thing, and taxes, I took that for granted. But as far as anything else, usually employees have some kind of priority, or they have the priority when it comes to any kind of unsecured debt. But here's the problem. The problem is they went out of business. So there's two things going on. They either went out of business or two possible terrible things. They went out of business, and that's just the way it is. Or they engineered their going out of business, and they lied and cheated and defrauded people. But what do you think's going on, Patrick? Because if it's simply a matter of a company going out of business, you become a highly prioritized but unsecured debt. So there's, are they bankrupt or what? What's the situation?
So, I mean, there's a lot of speculation on my side, and I don't have any one answer to it, and I don't even know if they've filed for bankruptcy yet. And that's just where the poor communication on everything
Well, the bankruptcy will make it the easiest because the trustee will be involved and they'll handle everything.
Right. If they are bankrupt, it's a good thing because, as Mark said, they will prioritize things properly. Here's the thing, Patrick. How much pay are you owed right now?
So, I'm owed roughly just over 5 weeks of pay.
Oh, my God. Why 5 weeks? Why did it go so long?
So one of the pay periods was, like I said, from last year. They shorted us a pay period. So we became 2 weeks behind on our pay. And then with the vacation time that I have, it's just over 3 weeks of vacation time that they owe me for.
Yeah, you can kiss that goodbye, probably. That's terrible. Are they literally out of the building? Is there any place to call, or was this more of a virtual employment? What was it?
So we repaired hospital equipment at surgery centers and hospitals. So that's what we did. As for having a standalone office that you could kind of go into, we had a warehouse, but I'm not even quite sure if that's even open anymore. Other than that, it's more of like an online kind of business.
Oh man! So did it have a pretty good clientele?
I mean, we were at the time when I joined the company, we were across the nation. We were doing medical equipment across the nation, and as things, I guess, started cutting off, we were solely down to Denver, I'd say Colorado and a few other states.
Hey, Patrick, what was the name of it again?
It was LE3, Mark, like Lima Echo 3, the number 3 bioengineering company. And can you see if they went bankrupt?
Yeah, engineering services.
LE3.
Yep, LE3 LLC is.
Yeah, LE3. Hey, listen, here's the bad news. They're out of business, right? I mean, I hate saying that, but bottom line, that's the bad news. Here's the deal. There's really not much you can do about it. As far as you can contact the labor department and they can make sure that things are done properly. If there's any money left over, do you know, did they have a building or did they have real estate or do they owe taxes? Do you know anything about their solvency?
They had a warehouse, but I'm pretty sure that was rented. So as for what is available for like liquidated assets, is kind of, it sounds like it's already been or is being sold off. So, I mean, that's a good news and from like what I'm hearing, because that means they can try and pay, but it's like,
no,
I wanted to see if there was anything we could do to like make sure they paid.
I'm not trying to pick on like Kevin or Jeff here, but if they go out and buy a new lift for their shop, or they go out and buy a new tire balancer or a $40,000 alignment machine, and they're making monthly payments on it, whoever's doing that generally will put a UCC on all their inventory and everything in that damn building. And when you have multiple lines of credit going on, they own nothing. I mean, literally, the employees come last because the UCCs are in place that own every damn thing being sold.
Yeah. Let me explain what I mean by priority debt. Obviously, secured debt, like a mortgage on a house, would come first, or a mortgage on equipment, and the UCC filings. They are collateralized. They are security. They are security agreements on equipment. So what Mark is saying is, if they have secured debt, then the secured debtor is going to come in and seize whatever it takes to satisfy the debt, which is often everything they have. And
That's
then,
right, because even if they really only sold one asset, not sold to the company one thing like a tire balancer, they will put a UCC on all your inventory, all your equipment, everything.
Now, and then also, in addition to that, if the government is owed any taxes whatsoever, they're
number one.
Taxes are one, secured debtors are two. But as far as unsecured debt goes, employees go to the top. The reason I say that is because sometimes there is money left over. You never know. But that's why I'm asking about this company, about the clientele, about what they owned. But Patrick, that you may have to come to grips with the fact that there is zero. Now, if you're thinking there might be enough left over, they have a trustee in a bankruptcy, or you have to call the labor department, and they will make sure that whatever is going on is proper. They will look after the employees' rights. They really do, and they have.
And in the interim, get down there and get your unemployment. I mean, you should get unemployment whether they're in bankruptcy or have no money, no matter what.
Okay.
Now, do you see a bankruptcy filing for them anywhere?
No, Tom, I did check the Colorado the Colorado branch of the federal bankruptcy court. There's nothing under LE3 engineering, but we don't know where they filed, if they filed, right?
Yeah, usually were they locally headquartered here? Is their headquarters here?
Yes. Their headquarters is here in Colorado Springs.
Okay. By the way, their website
Colorado Springs.
Their website has been set to private site, so there's nothing displayed. So they're definitely
Patrick.
Generally, when a company runs out of money, a lot of times he'll sit around until someone forces them into bankruptcy.
Yeah. And by the way, employees can force people into bankruptcy. The thing is, though, it sounds like the secured debtors are already forcing a sale, because you told me things are being sold off, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that things are being sold off, and I just don't know if it's to cover the debt already or not, or if it's like they're trying to make enough money to pay out everybody who was employed by them.
I don't even know how you look that up. How do you look up UCC filings on a company? How do you know?
Oh, I've done it before. So you go to the Colorado Secretary of State's office, and there's a section in there you can look up.
You know what? Let me see if I can get one of the best in Colorado that does nothing but business bankruptcies on.
And what we can do is see if they can. You might be able to look up, Patrick, what they owe. And Deputy D says at the Secretary of State, there's a section for looking that up. You can look up UCC filings.
Yeah, you can look those up.
So, Patrick, it's going to be some legwork, but I wouldn't hold up too much hope on that. Seriously, I just wouldn't at this point. But we're going to see what we can find out. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. More right after this.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You know, when you've been in business so long that your name is a trademark, a registered trademark, that's Gravina's. Now, they have 50 lines of windows to choose from. Why do I mention that? Because there's certainly one right for you. And they also have multiple lines of doors and siding, and they pick the right stuff for the right job, and they do it the right way. And they have the longevity and heritage and ratings to prove it. Gravinas.com. If you're looking for home improvements, start with Gravina. It was started many, many years ago, 65 years, and they're still going strong. 950 West Evans, 303 Gravina, or gravinas.com.
Are we keeping Patrick on and just getting him back after this?
No, there's not much we can do for him at this point. I mean, I told him what to do.
Son-in-law's grandma is an officiant.
Nothing, really.
Do what?
Future son-in-law's grandmother is an officiant.
So am I.
Oh, really?
So
you
am
can
I.
marry people?
So am I.
Well,
Does Addie know I am?
I think she probably never thought you were serious. I didn't know you could marry people.
Mm-hmm.
Have you married a bunch of people?
No.
Have you married one couple?
One.
Who was it?
This is just a friend of mine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I married people.
Yeah.
I did
you're an
3.
officiant?
I've done 3 weddings.
You have?
Yep. One was for a listener. One was for a listener that asked me to officiate, and one was for a relative. And what was the other one? I forget the other, but I did 3 of them.
Grandmother can. Well, I just told her, so can I.
Yeah. Then
So
I had
that's funny. I didn't realize the grandmother was paying for the wedding. Now did I?
I had a friend get certified so that he could marry me, my current wife, and he's done like 6 since then.
Oh my God! Now her fiance is an officiant, but that'd be a little weird. Hey, I'll marry us. Oh, that is crazy.
To you, my lovely, beautiful, smart attorney daughter, Adeline Mager.
Take this scumbag over here.
Take whatever this thing is you drug home.
Whoever this guy is.
Is this the guy that got you pregnant a few years ago?
That's awesome.
Oh, you guys saw who died today, didn't you?
Yes. Chuck Norris. You know he's going to heaven, though, because the devil scared the shit of him.
No shit. They were saying he's a black belt in like 7 different kinds of karate. 7 forms of martial art black belt. He was badass.
Yeah. My builder's got 3 different black belts. He's just started working out again because he's kind of got the dad bod thing going on. It's kind of depressing him.
You think he'll do it?
He'll get started.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I started yesterday.
That's like I was, I think it was Kevin I was telling, I had a friend up on the mountain that was bragging. I quit drinking 14 months ago. It's a big fucking whoop. You quit once, I do it every night.
Yeah, right. That sounds about the story of my life. I'm never drinking again.
You can't drink again if you just keep going. I'm drinking still.
I don't know where Jeff is. Yeah, I didn't. I remember like Goodyear, because all of our tires were on a plan. I mean, you're not buying $1 million in tires. And they had a UCC on fucking anything. I don't care what it was. They could probably sell the water fountain in the fucking building.
Until they're paid.
Yeah. Look at United when they did their bankruptcy. Their employees did they get fucked. There was people there that had pensions of, $500,000 that ended up walking away with $30,000.
Yeah.
They didn't get jack shit.
That's depressing.
Oh, it's horribly depressing. Imagine working your whole life for one company for a massive pension, and then you think you're going to get $10,000, $15,000 a month forever.
Advisors, TrajanWealth.com. 630 KHOW, an iHeartRadio station.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Welcome to the show. Marc Mager in the main studio with our guest today, Kevin Calkin from Sheridan Auto Tech, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. I want to make a shout out to this pizza we got, Bubba's 33. You know, Anthony's is dead to me now that they've been taken over by private equity, and they have given delivery over to people that can't find their ass anywhere, even if they're looking in the mirror.
We're not sure about that, the private equity part. I do want to throw that out there just in case they want to sue us.
Oh, I thought it was taken over by a big company. Anyway, somebody texted me that. Anyway, here's the bottom line. Anthony sucks anyway. Their pizza went downhill. Bubba's 33. La D, it was excellent, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
The sauce was good. The cheese was good. The pizza, the crust, every part of it was good.
It came
These
hot.
are the guys that were raving about the McDonald's hamburger last week.
No.
So let's
this
take
one,
everything
Bubba's
in.
33. I've never heard of them before. Excellent pizza. And that's where we'll be going. It's right down the street. That's where we'll be going from now on. And it was delivered quickly. And I went through their own delivery, I think.
I don't know who delivered, whether it was like one of the DoorDash.
I was in communication with them the whole time. Anyway, it's Bubba's 33. And Mark, you guys tried something new too, right? Pudge Brothers?
Oh, it was delicious. Good pizza. Pudge Brothers right down the road. It had to be in-house delivery because it was so quick.
I also want to give a shout out. This is somebody. Look at this. This happened a while ago. Jim Saxton, the owner of Excel Services Network, has been on my referral list for years. He was diagnosed right around the time I was with pancreatic cancer. Unfortunately, his had metastasized. And he passed away a while ago, and he did something extraordinary. He left this company to the woman that's been by his side helping him, Rosie. Rosie's a wonderful woman, and she's still running the place, and it is excellent. It really is. And they do house cleaning and all kinds of other services around the house. But their main deal is house cleaning, and they're called Excel Services Network. And
they've been cleaning our house too, Tom, for just ever since we've been out in Franktown, and we've had the same gals every 2 weeks.
They're wonderful.
Forever. Oh my God, they are so good, and I want everybody to know. I know you'll give the contact info out, but I don't even like using the word cheap, but they're more reasonable than almost anything out there, and they're honest. We're almost never there, never one problem over 10 years, just great people.
Yeah, their number, Excel Services Network, 303-649-1552, 303-649-1552 or 1552. That's Excel Services Network. Find them at referrallist.com. Then there's another company, not on my referral list. I'm not sure what happened there, but they're the best. They're one of the best, and that's Apex Appliance Repair and Roma. This guy, I swear to you, the work they do is extraordinary. And I get so many rave reviews about him. So that's really great. And that's Excel Services Network. And then I'm talking about Apex, which is separate. Apex Appliance Repair. And Roma is the guy he's the main tech there. And his wife run the place. I don't have their number, but you can look them up. Anyway, another thing, I had a woman looking for a reverse loan, and she got a proposal, and she asked me to go over it, and I sent it over to John Clace at CMG Financial. And Mark, he was able not only to get her a better loan, getting more money out, but for $3,500 less.
Yeah.
$3,500 less.
You bring up something that I try to always get through in my commercials for John. It's like, they are a direct lender. In fact, you and I know this. Some of the competition in town, big names you've heard of, got pretty upset when I started using direct lender and some other terms like that. But the bottom line is a lot of those guys go to CMG, who John works for the actual loan. I don't know why you wouldn't get rid of the middleman, especially if you're looking for a reverse mortgage, if he's going to save you money. $3,500 when you're not working anymore and you're of age to get a reverse mortgage, that's a ton of money.
Yeah, and I literally had her shop around. There's nothing wrong with shopping at all. And the proof is in the pudding. He said, here it is. Just like when we do with insurance, the insurance checkup. No way to go wrong with that. Howie, you have a comment. Go ahead, Howie. Welcome to the show. What's happening?
Nice to see you, Tom. Nice to talk to you, Tom.
Yes, sir.
I know a few people. I know a few people from your list. Rolly Purifoy remains a dear friend of mine.
Yes,
Bought
sir.
several vehicles from him, but I went and visited Jeff at Kimmer Transmission. Jeff, is he still in the studio with
Yes,
you?
he is. Yes, he is.
Jeff treated me like I was a family member. He did exactly what he said he was going to do, and he really does know what he's doing with transmissions. My wife's Tahoe is perfect. He kept every promise. The price was right on. Love that guy.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you very much. And your check's in the mail.
No, that's good stuff. Hey, Howie.
When he said
Howie,
like a
I think
relative, I was thinking mother-in-law.
Howie,
or
I
brother.
think I recognize your voice. Howie, are you still working or are you retired?
I am loving retirement, Tom. Yes, that's the Howie you know. I was your plumber guy.
For years and years and years.
For 36 years. But I'll tell you what, our relationship has been just about that long.
Yep.
And you really helped me grow my business because you understand trustworthy businesses. But yeah, retirement's underrated. You should try it.
You know what? Everyone tells me that, especially after my bout with cancer. But, you know, I kind of am retired in a way, and I love what I do.
Yeah, he's got a new venture every month.
Anyway, Howie, I'm glad you're enjoying life. That is great, and I do wish you great health. And you're a good guy. You're a good guy. I remember Howie. I can't tell you how many times it's happened where someone had a bid for a sewer job or something, and he came in half the price. It's such a great guy. And he was on the referral list for many, many years. Yeah, I'm watching all my sponsors retire and I'm still working. I'm wondering, Anyway, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station. Ryan Schuling, mornings at 6. Dan Kaplis, afternoons at 4. This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW. Now, impact traffic.
Typical afternoon drive throughout the Denver Metro for Friday. I-25 northbound showing some slower speeds between Alameda and Colfax into downtown. Southbound I-25 slower speeds between I-70 and Colfax, only looking at a couple minutes of delays in either direction. 6th Avenue eastbound heavy congestion on the off-ramp to I-25 southbound. For folks heading to DIA I-70 eastbound, we're looking at speeds in the 40s and 50s between I-270 and Kenya Boulevard. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the tale of a woman who holds 13 world records for running on one leg. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
You want direct from the factory steel buildings. You want great westernbuildings.com. Mark and Suze has one of their buildings. That's how they became a sponsor. He never saw such a great company and a great building, and we agree. Great Western Buildings is a true factory, direct to the consumer. So whether you're looking for maybe an RV garage like Mark did, or you're looking for a shop, a warehouse, a riding arena, a barn, a garage, whatever it is, you want Great Western Buildings, a true factory located right here in Colorado, serving all 50 states. GreatWesternBuildings.com.
We got to start looking at Nate Bargatze's tickets. I don't know if we're waiting.
I'm definitely going to give them an online review.
Adam?
Where's he playing?
Yes.
Hey, this is Dimitri. I just spoke with Bernadette. This is the issue with All States Cremation. And there's a big update, and she'll come on the air if you give her a call and put her on the air with us.
Cool. I just read your text. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
You know, I used to have something here I can't find. It was it was Andy Griffith. And I don't know where that is. It's not Andy Griffith. It's not Mayberry. It's not. thought it was me. I don't do it.
You know, you can't say anything on Facebook without offending one person.
No.
I'm always putting quotes my family members say, Mark and the kids, for history, for like a journal. So the other night he said, I think I'm going to enjoy dementia. I just thought that was freaking funny. So of course I documented it. And a lot of people thought it was funny, but I had one guy say, the people around him won't. And it's like, you can't fucking say anything with... when I put it up,
that almost sounds
sensitive.
like he was trying to jump in on the joke, though.
I don't think so.
No?
I think he took it offense. I don't know.
Yeah, just kind of made
But I try to be pretty mindful. But in a million years, I would have just putting it on the fly. I was like, no one's. Everybody will think that's funny because if you know Mark, that's funny. You know.
It's like when my wife said she was afraid when we moved to the cabin, all we do was drink all day. I said, fuck, I'm looking forward to it.
Bernadette's back on line one.
Okay.
Thank you, Adam.
We did that dry January.
Anytime.
That's not easy, man. If it's not easy, what can I say?
The best way to get through that, gummies.
The best way to get through. I didn't understand dry January meant no beer. I thought it was just liquor.
Yeah. Beer's not liquor.
Beer ain't liquor.
It ain't alcohol, it's beer.
I said, well, let's hit the brewery on the way back. She said, we did dry January. I said, it's just beer.
This is what AI does. It creates images like this.
The longer you look at it, the worse it gets.
Now, Adam, you don't drink, right? You're not old enough to drink.
No, sir, I don't.
Okay.
So nothing he's going to admit on air.
Especially since his mom listens.
How come you always got a red Solo
Mom's
cup?
listening.
Poor Adam.
I swear, it's apple juice.
Yeah.
Old enough.
First of all, we've never had anybody that answers phones drink in this organization ever. Not one time. I guess I was going to tell the airplane story, but I've told it before. When they don't let you on an airplane because you refuse to put down your glass of wine because the bartender told you you could bring it on.
told me I could bring it on the plane.
I could.
That was one of the best phone calls I ever got. I thought I was being set up.
I'm surprised she's not on a no-fly list.
She was for a day.
Yeah. That was just, you can't make that up. All she had to do was put down the glass of wine she was carrying onto the plane.
Yeah, I was just going to say, slam
He
it.
just made an appearance for the fun of it.
God,
Right,
so
yeah.
combative. And then she's calling us. She's threatening the flight attendant or the gate agent, whoever's
Well, that
letting
gets
her
me a
on.
kick, so they don't let her on.
Highway.com.
Hello, Tom Martino here. Welcome. Let's talk to Bernadette. Now, Bernadette called earlier on the show. Her mother-in-law passed away in December and had her cremated at All States Cremation. She's having trouble getting the ashes. They failed to deliver them to Fort Logan on promised dates. I gave this to Deputy D, and D, what happened?
Tom, I called that location 3 times, and each time it was answered by an answering service. And so I did a little bit more research into it. And Yelp, according to Yelp, Yelp says that Yelpers report the place closed. Not like closed for lunch, but closed. So Bernadette and I spoke again, and we agreed that Bernadette is going to drive by over there at 32nd and Wadsworth and see if they're actually still in business. And that's why Bernadette is calling now to see what she. So we can find out
Bernadette, what did you find?
Yes, they are open. I finally spoke to someone that's in charge there, and she told me that the remains are being delivered to Fort Logan today. I asked her why it had taken so long, and she said she couldn't reveal that to me because my husband's the next of kin, so she could only tell him that. So I will believe her when they call my husband, and when Fort Logan calls my husband and tells him that they're there.
But we think they might be there today. Do you not believe that?
Well, they've told me that she was going to be there March 12th. They've told me twice, March 12th, and she wasn't.
Okay. Well, Bernadette, please keep us informed, okay? And we will, I don't know what's going on with all states, but what do they do? Do they just do cremation? Do they do it for the local funeral homes as well? Are they a wholesale cremation place, for lack of a better term? Or can consumers actually have a funeral there? Or how does it work?
Yeah, they may be doing wholesale work too, but according to their website, they do offer the service direct to consumers. And personally, I've driven by that place a whole bunch of times, and I just happened to notice it. So they have a storefront, and they have window paintings
and urns and all that for sale.
There, but it looks like they're trying to attract walking
Bernadette,
traffic.
did you ever walk in?
Yeah, today.
They're
Yes, I've
they're
been in
trying
there.
to attract walk-in clients.
I've been there. It's all veterans and all states. My
Right.
mother-in-law had a card in her wallet. She wanted to be taken there. That's where my father-in-law had been cared for when he passed several years ago.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the update. Keep us updated and let us know if it happens today. If not, then we may have to step it up a bit. Now, because it's car day, I have to mention this again because we did run across Jeff Jolliffe yet again. A guy said he took his transmission to him, found him on Facebook Marketplace, took his transmission to him. Guess what happened, guys? The guy paid like $4 or $5 grand, got nothing, or $6 grand, got nothing in return. And he got back a transmission that looked like it was painted, but it was it was Michael on a 2014 Dodge Ram, but it was definitely not rebuilt. And I just have to warn people, and he's not always using his last name, but he does use these two phone numbers I'm going to give you. If you please avoid this guy. In fact, I have to say this, I would avoid Facebook Marketplace no matter what. I mean, so many ripoffs come from Facebook Marketplace and Nextdoor. Now, I'm not telling you everybody there is a ripoff, but God almighty, there's no screening whatsoever. If you have a pulse, you can get on Nextdoor or Facebook Marketplace. And of course, you notice we haven't heard a lot of Craigslist anymore. Is that still around even? I mean, it must be huge, but we don't hear about them. I mean, I don't think people, as Yogi Berra once said, they're so busy, no one uses them anymore. Or he actually said they're so busy, no one goes there anymore. That's kind of a funny line, but I understand what he means. Things, you're so tired of the lines. Anyway, Jeff Jolliffe, if you see these numbers, listen carefully, okay? 720. They're both 720 numbers, okay? So keep that in mind. 720 205 9797. 205 9797. One more time, 205 9797. The other 720 number, 333 9548. 333 9548. All we can do is keep warning people. We've already chased him out of one location. Then he reverted to doing his online stuff on Facebook Marketplace. But
what's amazing is that he hasn't ripped off that wrong guy yet. The guy that just breaks his neck. I'm being serious. He's ripped off so many people. It's pretty amazing he's walking.
But, I mean, there's actually a third phone number that he uses on his Facebook profile, too. It's a 970 number.
Really? Oh, give that one out. Do you have it?
It's 970-689-5047.
Okay, one more time, please.
970-689-5047.
Got a break.
Holy crap. Okay, we have more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show.
Now, impact traffic.
Typical afternoon drive throughout the Denver Metro for Friday. I-25 northbound showing some slower speeds between Alameda and Colfax into downtown. Southbound I-25 slower speeds between I-70 and Colfax, only looking at a couple minutes of delays in either direction. 6th Avenue eastbound heavy congestion on the off-ramps I-25 southbound. For folks heading to DIA I-70 eastbound, we're looking at speeds in the 40s and 50s between I-270 and Kenya Boulevard. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll tell the tale of the college student who sued the national government to save a president's tomb. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Red Rocks Roof and Solar is now Alliance Roof and Solar. Alliance is specializing in commercial solar systems. And by the way, you may be eligible for one. If you're a landlord, for sure, you can put them on a rental, duplex, triplex, apartment house. You can sell back to the end user, make a profit. The government will pay for the system. If you have a factory, a warehouse, or you have a strip mall, you're an agribusiness, even some home-based businesses, and they can walk you through the whole process. They know about the government incentives that pay for most of it. They know about selling power back to the grid and back to customers. Give them a call and learn all you can about commercial solar systems. 303-704-2449, 303-704-2449, redrocksrs.com.
Just resell it installed. You don't even have to work that hard.
Oh, we got to give Shannon his plug-in back.
No, but if you take money and give nothing, it's pure profit.
Wow, yeah, with the cost. Then you got to move every 6 months.
And with the thing that confused me the other day, he was the guy that was talking that the kid had come and delivered the transmission to him, and was trying to talk up his dad, saying that, well, you hear all this stuff, it's not true, my dad's a good guy, blah, 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 blah. Well, then we come to find out he's like 14, 15. How did this kid deliver it if he doesn't have a driver's license?
Yeah, really.
Well, the age was the caller's estimate. We don't know how old the kid was.
Well, yeah, but if the kid drove up, you have to assume he'd be at least 16.
Yeah. No, you're right about that part. But the 14 was his guess. I mean, the whole...
But was it his house, or it was the business that you said he got evicted from, no?
Yeah, he just got evicted a couple of weeks ago from his business. And I spoke with the landlord a couple of times about it. He abandoned a whole bunch of transmissions in there, so the landlord is hoping people will call him to
collect their stuff. Yeah, because otherwise he's got to pay to get it out of there.
Yeah, he's got to scrap them all.
Uncle Sonny's late to the game, Adam. He's chiming in.
Oh, what's he saying?
Oh, I don't know. I lay low. He's a trip. I do like that I'm calling him Uncle Sonny now. I'm sure he appreciates that. Adam's uncle is on this.
Gotcha.
Chat.
Uncle
It's
Sonny. Uncle Sonny sounds like he's mobbed up, though.
Oh, I think he is mob. I think he is. He's total mafia. Mark started some family shit months ago, talking about Sonny's daughter, as I call it, necking.
How much time when we come back?
Ooh.
5, 6 minutes.
Good.
6, 7.
That's just for you, my friend. Just for you. It's a funny thing. My cousin's kids, I babysit them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. And I they're right outside my door, and when I'm trying to practice, all I hear is 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
This guy's consistent. He's got all one-star ratings.
He's good at it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How does he get people to hand over?
It was a few months ago when I came to.
I've got a BMW. We literally pulled into the shop yesterday to check out. The guy finally took it away from the mechanic that had it, that he had given $2,000 down to. Hasn't touched it for the last 2 months. Was planning on putting a transmission in it. And we get it in, and the differential's blown.
Believe it or not,
I know about the transmission. It can't turn a wheel with the differential. I mean, the propeller shaft is turning. There's nothing coming out the wheels.
You guys, I forgot to show you from D. D, I'm failing you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's okay.
Please show Kevin and Jeff my new signature credit card.
Mm-hmm.
What is signature credit card? Does it have a scent to it?
Ford
like a scratch and
credit
sniff?
card.
Let me guess, it's a Kohl's department store.
It's a scratch and sniff credit card.
McDonald's. It's got a picture of the burger on it.
No, Mark, it's
Hopefully
Ford's
it works better than
signature
their
Visa
cars.
card.
Yeah,
Hopefully it works better than their cars.
Credit card.
Oh, please.
Circle the problem right on the front of the truck.
It's Ford Rewards.
I didn't know Shotgun Willie's had a credit card.
Going to be a frequent flyer to the Colorado Brothel Hotel.
Oh, jeez.
Some of the designs they wanted, I was not able to be. They wanted.
I don't like themed credit card rewards enough.
When is when is that
I
concert?
got mine on Cabela's.
It's Friday the
I got
10th
mine
or
at,
9th,
you know,
whatever that
through the
Friday
bank and
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
And on my other
can't do
accounts
that,
and everything, they'll pay up to 4% in rewards, and it's straight cash.
I've got enough
if you want to
on
see
my
a photo,
Cabela's rewards right now. I can go buy
look at
anything on their
examine
store.
it and everything. They're yours.
But-
We can put them
I got enough Marlboro miles.
To get a coat? Remember those Marlboro coats?
Yeah.
You turned in your wrappers and whatnot, and they gave you coats?
There. Or a picket line might sound like a pickup line.
Oh, I have been waiting for a pickup line, yes.
Dan Kaplis, afternoons at 4 on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino here. You know, Amanda called yesterday, really pissed at Cinebad Motors, a dealership where they bought for $8,000. They bought a used Audi. And they said that they were cheated by fraud. They clearly bought it as is. They bought it for $8,000. She said as a result, they want $30,000 in damages. Their attorney wrote a letter. I've never seen a more moronic letter in my life, just between you and me. But the attorney, calls it a breach of contract and says it was a violation of the Consumer Protection Act. And he went on to say that, they know, listen, one of the claims they have is that when they showed up, there was damage. Now, listen to this carefully. And the attorney says this, that when they showed up, there was additional damage on the vehicle that was not advertised. When they went over the vehicle. So they had a choice at that point not to buy it. Mm-hmm. Okay. They said that the attorney said basically that they were misled and misinformed. When they showed up, they said that it was damaged beyond what the advertisement said. So, okay, don't buy it. Mm-hmm. Right. But instead they buy it as is. They also said that the radio wasn't working.
Okay.
And there was a missing amplifier and that the amplifier should have been there. Who said? Who says the amplifier? They're buying something as is. The radio clearly does not work. Mm-hmm. It has exterior damage. And then they said they bought it and found out that it had more damage. Why did they buy it? Why didn't they have it checked out first? They said it was unfair and deceptive trade practice. And this lawyer goes on and makes all of these claims and then wants for breach of contract and all of these fraudulent misrepresentations. They want, this letter is 5 pages. They want $30,000. Now, she said already she spent $10,000 on an attorney plus other expenses. She says so far she's out about $20,000 or $30,000. She wants to go to court. Suze, did you actually read what she wrote to us? This woman is possessed by this. I mean, first of all, it was how long? They bought it 2 years ago, right? Wasn't it 2 years ago? I think 2 years ago. And I've attached my documentation. She said, my biggest concern is that dealerships can knowingly lie and ultimately scam people, and there is no justice. She hopes to take this to court. she's having a problem finding an attorney to actually take it to court. The attorney that wrote that letter maybe thought he could scare up a settlement, but he doesn't want to go to court. Now, why do you think he doesn't want to go to court? Because it's a losing case. You know, this dealership may not be the best dealership in the world, and I'm not saying they are. And maybe they did, you know, withhold some stuff. But people, when you have all of these, the attorney themselves said that there were all kinds of red flags before they even purchased the vehicle. And not only that, they went ahead and purchased it knowing all of these red flags were there. And they purchased it as is. So this person says they're hoping that their lawsuit and their action will keep other people from going through the same experience. So they're willing, she said she is willing, if she can find an attorney, to spend $50,000 more to take this to court. Now, they spend $8,000 on that vehicle.
And $10,000 on the lawyer letter?
$10,000 so far with attorney's fees.
Oh, okay.
And other expenses. Mm-hmm. She bought another vehicle. So what I don't understand is, where does this person hope to get spending another $50,000? Even if they won every penny back, they're never going to be made whole. And they're under the mistaken impression that if this dealership somehow loses the lawsuit, mm-hmm. that she will have protected other people. Now, at what point, seriously now, does a consumer complaint become nutty? Now, I'm not saying, by the way, it was the best experience in the world and that this dealership is stellar. But truly, Suze, you read it. What did you think of it? What did you think?
Yeah, Tom, she lost me after the first couple of sentences, really.
I have phone records, pictures, and more to show. I am not a liar. Was I duped? Yes. Should we have to live in a world where the anthem to live by is, quote, shame on me because you are deceitful, quote.
You know, I'm going to take a little different side. I kind of like her being this aggressive towards this company. I'd never spend that kind of money, but I might camp out in front of there and let everybody know walking in what scumbags I thought they were.
But Mark, you wouldn't have let this happen. That's the problem.
Well,
you wouldn't have let it happen.
But not everybody does a consumer radio.
Okay, by the way, SheridanAutotech.com and TransmissionsDenver.com. Save all your problems for us.